they've been tied up as far away from the waterline as possible. He's been tied up in a way so that things can like bite his remains, like sea creatures, like small sea creatures, like crustaceans and stuff. Like whoever's done this, knows enough about people to know what will wind you up the most. It's like as far away from a pirate funeral as you can get. It's like, because it's on land. It's
And he's basically been hung from a tree to be carrying.
yeah. It's basically taking you away from the element you love, but leaving you to be fed upon by the birds and the crows and the gulls.
Do I recognise the mermaids as Topaz's
Yeah.
Topaz's people? I'll
Yeah.
Do I know her name is Topaz at this point?
She's only ever really mentioned it to Hans.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
He asked.
You might want to just
this right now?
investigate it first.
Yeah. Right.
Has Fernando noticed anything's wrong, or is he still playing away?
You'd have heard the noise, so if you want to react to it, that's fine. I mean, you just had someone from above you vomit.
Yeah, I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I'm going to jump off the barrel, jump onto the side while still playing to distract everyone, and I'm gonna look at this site in front of me.
You might need to use one of the telescopes that's around. There's a couple of them.
I have pretty good vision.
Oh no, just because it is quite a long distance.
Yeah. So I'll and you said there's one of those accessible.
Sorry?
You said there's a telescope accessible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I'll pick that up with my tail and put that to my eye then, while I'm still playing. I'm gonna put it on the same eye as my monocle, and I'm gonna have the monocle do true sight.
Yeah, that would work together easily. I'm not sure. Yeah, you would see them. I looked up the monocle, the sort of effect true sight has. So because they're shape shifted in the monocle, they would resume their normal shape. So to you would see that they're mermaids. So you would see that the injuries are in the same location where their gill slits would be.
So they were being punched in the lungs, basically.
That's the thing. You're not enough of an ocean traveller to know this, but if you ask Richter, he would know what that meant.
I'm just relating it to torturing a human. Like you punch him in the stomach or the lungs, they're gonna have trouble breathing.
Oh yeah, if you said that aloud and Richter heard it, he'd be able to relay. Yeah, it's like how a bottlenose dolphin kills a shark.
There's nothing visible out there, is there?
No.
Or illusions?
No.
Okay.
There's a small fire, and
so what I'll do is I'll keep playing and I'll dance my way over to Richter and lean down to him and say, Richter, I think their gill holes were punched, which leads to someone was trying to torture some information out of you.
Or to hurt them as badly as possible, yeah.
Oh, that, yes. I mean, I have a little experience with this. And
Oh yeah, Richter would know the bottlenose dolphin thing. That's how you hurt
how-
a thing with gills is to like beat their gills. Well, beat their beat their
yeah,
gill
Fernando was
slits.
more Fernando was more insinuating that he was familiar with causing as much pain to a human as physically possible.
And I'll just mention them. That's how bottlenose dolphins kill a shark. Whatever.
Really?
Whatever.
I always thought dolphins were friendly, lovely creatures. No?
Depends on the dolphin. Whatever did this knew how to hurt them. And whatever did that, pointing to Pete, knew how to get to me.
So-
I think we. I don't think it's.
If you want my opinion, Captain, I think we should keep the men distracted till the morning and then proceed to
If I tell Liz
look
what's
after the
happening.
bodies.
Oh no, you haven't.
the men
Hans
could be-
hasn't seen it yet.
No, but okay.
I think we deal with this in the morning after a good night, and the daylight will help us send the mermaids to their rest. No?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But can we at least cut Pete down?
Yeah.
You might want to wait until morning. He's a mess.
Ah, right. Okay.
They've done the same sort of thing to him as to them. Sort of tortured here. Well, they've desecrated his body.
I hate to leave him like that, but I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is
because
pretty
everyone will need 8 hours from now to wake up. So
heavy. And most of the crew are drunk, with the exception, oddly enough, of the party itself.
Hold on.
I
Can
don't know. And then there's a lot to drink.
Can I go below deck to talk to Jim before we take the long rest, since everyone needs 8 hours?
Yeah, that's all right.
Liz, want to prepare
okay,
yourself. This is quite horrible.
DM. What Fernando now is going to do is he's going to try and lull everyone to sleep, and then he's going to wake up 4 hours before everyone and start taking down the bodies.
Yeah, I suspected you would probably want to do
by
that
the time
because you're.
everyone's woken up, he should have them all down.
Yeah.
Fine, but I'm cuddling Topaz anyway, while holding her at least. Oh shit, that's a point. Topaz will need to actually stay wet, won't she?
No. That's only
Okay.
That's only if you're in an extremely dry environment. She just needs to have a drink of
'cause
water.
I'm worrying if I need to get a tub or something and put her in there.
No, she doesn't need to. That's why she's got feet.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah, it's only if you were in like an arid environment. Yeah.
all right.
So yeah, she's fine. Okay, so we shall fade to black again until the morning. Well,
No, Rick,
I was
actually no, sorry, not yet, because
Oh yeah.
Captain
He
wants to
wants
have
to-
a word with Jim.
Right, I'm gonna go down to the brig. Is
Yeah.
Jim awake?
requires sleep.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna open the door, close it behind me, lock it, pull up a chair, and sit down like Captain America, with the arms over the back.
Like all the 30-year-olds who think they're hip with the kids.
Yeah, that's just because I think it'd be funny to do that. And I'll pull the
Isn't
hip
he a war
flask off
criminal
my
now?
hip. Sorry.
Isn't he a war criminal now? So
Captain
it's making a
America.
Marvel reference.
Oh yeah, yeah, possibly. Yeah,
Multiple
yeah.
times, but yeah.
And then I'll uncork, I'll unscrew my hip flask and offer it to Jim before any of us says a word.
I will accept, but my arms are a bit tied up right now.
So I'll just sort of feed it to you because I can't
Okay.
risk untying you.
Okay, thanks for that.
Jim. What am I gonna do with you, eh?
I don't know. I don't remember anything since we left that island and I found that black whatever.
Hold on a minute before you say anything. Since we're about to rest anyway, I'll use my third second level spell slot to cast Zone of Truth. No, wait, no. No, wait, no, I won't. No, I won't, because I have not got that spell prepared. Damn. I must have unprepared. Okay. Right. No, I haven't got Zone of Truth prepared. Damn.
Oh, so
Right.
do you want to continue?
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't exactly change it now, can I? So, right. So, what is the last thing you remember before, well, waking up, I guess?
I was on the. It was that island. I touched a black substance, and then suddenly my thoughts stopped changing, and now all I can remember is this headache. Mind you, it's clearing up a bit, but I remember having a headache when I woke up.
I'm not surprised. You touched the Blackstone, that explains a lot. See, you went a little crazy.
Did I hurt anyone?
No, luckily, I managed to, shall we say, pacify you before you did anything. But you,
That's good.
you did disrespect the crew at Pete's funeral, which nobody really liked. And when I confronted you about it, I could feel evil radiating off you. The stone is gone, by the way. We got rid of it. It's been destroyed.
That's good.
Now, look, I want you to know that I don't hold you responsible for your actions. You were quite literally not yourself. That being said, if I must be honest with you, Jim, the crew doesn't trust you.
No.
And they didn't trust you before the incident, quite frankly. So, I mean, what now?
What's the how's your ship looking right now?
The ship's fine. Again, you weren't able to do any damage.
That's good. Is there anything has there been anything interesting showing up off the port bow lately?
You said that very specifically. Hold on.
Wasn't trying to.
Oh, right. Anything interesting to it's funny you should say that, Jim. We might have a fight on our hands in the very near future. I'm
Fight?
gonna need to know whether or not you're still with us.
Well,
Hold on.
Yeah?
There is one slight thing that might actually make you a little bit annoyed with what he's just said.
What's that?
Technically, and this is just, I mean, this is this is like really bad. All the tree, okay, they're taking a hit on the port blade. Their port blade. Port is left.
Yeah.
He's accidentally like out of character, he's accidentally said this. He's accidentally actually named the location of where the bodies are. Without realizing, without meaning to, because that's the port bow.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so I've got...
You've pretty much gone, has anything happened directly on the left front of the ship? That's where the
How
bodies
could-
are.
How could you
Well,
possibly
That's where the
have known
trees
that?
are.
I'm not very familiar with. I'm not very familiar as a seaman, Captain. I don't. I meant what's in front of the ship.
Ah. I will...
As I said, you
Should
might
I?
need to take an insight check on that one. Actually, I'll take an insight
Oh.
check on that one.
Yeah, I'm rolling for insight.
To see if
22.
it's just coincidence he said that, or he actually was implying something. It's more likely you're going to think it was a coincidence, but he did just name drop.
Yeah.
Where we saw the mermaids.
Well then, forgive my suspicion, but you did happen to...
That's all right.
You forgive my suspicion, but you did happen to name the exact location of something... pretty disturbing.
My apologies, Captain, but while tied up here, I haven't been able to see. Well, I haven't been able to see what's been going on outside.
Yes, that would be a drawback. Look, as I say, you weren't yourself, and you weren't in control, and you were therefore not responsible for what happened, as far as I'm concerned. How everyone else feels, I couldn't tell you, but how is it you want to proceed?
Not really up to me, Captain.
Let's see. Look,
What?
we're all getting down for the night now, and I guess we'll sort this out.
What has disturbed you about what we've seen?
Do I tell him? I
Well, that's
wonder.
up to you.
It's almost like you have choices.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether or not to tell him. I'd tell you, Jim, but I have a feeling even you wouldn't sleep after I did. So we'll deal with it tomorrow.
I've had horrible. Whatever it is, I imagine I can handle it. I've seen all manner of terrible things, and I was also in that battle that you and I were both in.
Well, in a word, death. Very gruesome death. And, mutilated bodies. The crew still
Anyone
doesn't
about-
know, so keep that under your hat.
Any one of our crew?
He's gonna silently note the use of the term "our crew," and go,
Your crew, my apologies.
No. I'm just no. That was out of character. Richter has noted that you said that. Maybe smiled a little and yeah, because Pete. It's like I don't know how much you remember, but Pete, guy with the what was it? What was it called? The ship's hook.
It was a boat hook.
Yeah, Pete, guy with the boat hook, fell in the battle. We held his funeral just recently. We buried him at sea. His body turned up dangling from a tree, carrying for crows.
Where did it get here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, you seem to be in possession of considerably more of your marbles than last time. I'm going to make a judgment call and cut you free.
Thank you.
I would stay in here for the night, but I at least won't tie you off.
Thank you.
Right, I'm
Nice.
gonna use.
Are you going to lock the door?
I am still gonna have to. The as far as the rest of the crew knows, as far as the rest of the crew knows, you started a fight with the captain. I'll have to smooth things over with them first.
Well,
But I can at least
Oh,
untie you,
thanks, Cryptoxic. I'll have a quick drink.
and I'll use one of the scimitars that I'm still carrying around for some reason to cut the ropes.
you should carry a weapon with you.
Oh no, I mean, the scimitars were my original 2 weapons, and I'm currently using the warhammers. Yeah. I'll use the scimitars to cut the rope. Yeah, and I'll just say, try to get some rest because you may need it, and just leave and lock the door behind me.
Do you wish?
I'm gonna ambush him in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Nice job.
So when Victor's locking the door, I'm just going to very quietly, while I'm been in the shadows, just kind of doing my thing down there, not too far away anyway. I'm going to just walk up and just like be there when he turns around.
Oh, obnoxious. Working on that stealth thing, I see.
Always a challenge. I need to talk with you about something.
Yeah, sure.
I have a feeling I'm going to be pressured to give up something I'm not going to want to do so. Anyway, and I've got a lot going on upstairs, as it were.
I see.
So I am very soon going to part ways. And
You're leaving us.
yes, I did want to say thank you, for all the healing and dragging me out of whatever mess I've been in.
Was my pleasure, mate. I'm sorry to lose you. I'll offer my arm out.
I'll take his arm, which is very irregular, so that should...
Can I make a roll to maybe surprise pull him into a hug? Because that's a very Richter thing to do.
And not a very odd thing to do.
I'll allow it. No no roll required. He performs a stealthy hug grapple. As it's
Do
not
I get
creepy.
to take a dexterity saving throw to
No,
escape
no.
this
No,
No.
hug?
You've had
take
had
the
enough.
hug and light it.
You've had enough good things happen that you would. I think Obnoxious would be willing to allow this.
All right, I'll allow it.
Even because it's just going to be brief. He's not going to be like. He's not being creepy. He's just. It's clearly Richter and he's drunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot they'd been drinking.
Yeah.
Ob doesn't drink, so.
Yeah.
It's been fun, man.
it's-
It's been fun, my friend. I'll trust you'll be able to find us again if you change your mind.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to find you all, especially if you stay with Fernando.
He is something of a beacon, isn't he?
Just a bit. Let's see. There's something though. I was gonna use this, but I think it'd be better in your hands. So I'm gonna give him the rod of security.
Mm.
Inventory. Let's have a look.
thing
So
that allows you to make like a serene place that
yeah.
you can visit for up to I think it's up to an hour.
So actually, it's up to up to like 200 days.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's a lot longer. It's just like It's like having your own personal Zen garden that you can teleport to relax.
While holding this rod, you can use an action to activate it. The rod then instantly transports you and up to 199 other willing creatures you can see to a paradise that exists in an extraplanier space. You choose the form of that the paradise takes. It could be a tranquil. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this. A tranquil garden, lovely glade, cheery tavern, immense palace, tropical island, fantastic carnival, or whatever else you can imagine. Regardless of its nature, the paradise contains enough water and food to sustain its visitors. Everything else that can be interacted with inside this extraplanier space can exist only there. For example, a flower picked from a garden in the paradise disappears if it's taken outside. For each hour spent in the paradise, a visitor regains hit points as if it had spent one hit die. Also, creatures don't age while in the paradise, although time passes normally. Visitors can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, which is present round down. When the
So it'd only be one day if like 199 other creatures went with you.
Yeah. When time runs out, you can use an action to end it. All visitors reappear in the location they occupied when you activated the rod, or an unoccupied space nearest that location. The rod can't be used again until 10 days have passed. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the inventory. I'll say, I'll take
Well, let me know
some-
when you have it added, and then I'll just delete mine.
Okay, I have it added. It's in my inventory now.
All right, it's out of mine.
And I'm just gonna look at it dumbfounded, and it's like, because that is one hell of an artifact. It's a very rare item. It's like, well, this is quite the parting gift. Thank you, my friend. I shall treasure this.
Just make good use of it.
I will. Do you want me to tell the others, or are you going to?
I'll deal with that.
All right.
So when he goes to put that in the bag, I'm going to disappear into the shadows again. So when he looks up, I'm not there.
Yeah.
You used to keep practicing that stealth.
I'll just look up and go, he really is getting better at that.
Versus when we walked off the ship in the beginning, and I was essentially prancing off.
See, that's got to be how you depart. If everything comes about next week, that's the thing I want you to do. Depart as though you got that nat 1 again. It's like I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna like disappear stealthily, GM.
But
It's gonna be like a way to Amarillo, sort of.
well, a lot of when this happens depends on the mermaid. So, do you want me to split this up, or can I just like sneak up on Fernando real quick? And because everyone's going to sleep, I think it's.
Well, if you want to sneak up on him
time.
now, you can, or you could sneak up on him in the morning.
I'll do it now because
Are you planning to leave in the night?
Ob is feeling pressure, and he does not want to give up either the Blackstone, the Holy Water, Silvergrass, any of the things that he's picked up outside of the gift of the Rod of Security. Anything else that I have, I do not want to give up. So I'm prepped up, like carrying everything I own with me.
Okay, so I believe Richter will be heading to his quarters. Actually, no, he's still on duty, so Richter will be like doing things about the ship and then going to bed. Once he's finished his watch. Fernando. So we'll be jumping ahead probably about 4 hours. So we jump ahead 4 hours, and that's when Fernando. Everyone else has gone to bed, and Fernando heads over to the island to start his. So yeah, that's when you can sort of sneak up on him or attempt to.
Okay, he's on the island.
Yeah, he's just heading over to the island.
All right. So since he's busy, am I gonna be able to stealth up on him, or do I want to do a stealth check?
You'd have to do a stealth check, but yes, you could sneak up on him while he's doing that.
All right. Of course, I get it. 11.
So you failed to sneak up on him, as he's, despite the fact that he is like busily climbing
Cutting
up
down
and down a
torches.
tree.
I
Doing
couldn't
an
beat his
extremely-
passive.
He's doing an extremely gruesome job, which as soon as you get close enough, you can see what he's doing, and that's probably why you failed, because you can see clearly tortured people in the trees, including Polearm Pete. His body has been desecrated by someone,
Yes.
and that's probably why you didn't succeed sneaking up on him, because you'd caught a glimpse of that and just gone, shit. Yeah, you're not gonna sneak up on someone
With my
who's clearly like doing something that serious.
All right. So I kind of
So you
stop.
probably
and stare.
announce your presence more than anything. Like,
Can I do a nature check then before since he hasn't removed all the bodies? I kind of want to take a look at him real quick.
yeah,
And that's a 19.
I mean, two of them are mermaids. One of them is Polearm Pete.
Okay.
Polearm Pete has been split down the middle.
Yes.
His entrails hanging out. It's bad.
Well, with the nature check, is there anything like claw marks, or is this done by a blade?
It's done by a blade, clearly. A sharpened blade, very clean cut. So it was no rough carpentry. It was no rough metal work. It was very, very high quality. It wasn't done by some savage.
I'll call up to Fernando, be like, "Oh, this is quite the mess."
Yeah, you're quite right, my friend. Normally Fernando is not used to cleaning up the mess. Normally he's the one making the mess.
With you on that one. Well, I guess I can give you a hand since I'm here. And while I'm doing that, I do have something to tell you. So, I am going to be leaving soon. And I know we haven't always been like seeing things eye to eye, but I wanted to make sure and let you know I appreciated our travels together and wish you the best on your well, duelist journey.
Well, yes. My journey. Is a such as you go, my friend, but I can understand where you're coming from. Sometimes you need to travel to find yourself. To
Oh,
write your own
indeed.
story, and along the way, I hope you find what you are looking for and find happiness, because that's all one can really ask for in this world, is to know what true happiness is.
Bob's just gonna shake his head, like nodding, not like shaking his head no, but nodding at that. And then I'm gonna give him a hand doing what he's doing, which I guess would mean I probably didn't really rest. So, I also want to let Fernando know, hey, if something goes down and I need to leave quickly, don't try to stop me.
Yeah, I understand, my friend. As said, Fernando has traveled for a long time on his own before joining up with you. And he found many things along the way. Not quite what he was looking for, but he did have a good time meeting many beautiful ladies and some very handsome men along the way. And he's partied with from the common to the kings and queens of this world, and I tell you, sometimes traveling on your own, you find not what you're looking for, but maybe something more.
Well, on the chance that you don't find the duelist that can take you down, perhaps we'll meet again.
And perhaps you will be that man. And if you are, then I thank you.
But all right, yeah. With that, I'll just go on to helping him with the.
When they're done, Fernando's going to take something out of his coat and hand it to Obnoxious.
Yeah.
That flute he cut has spent the first half of the game carving. He's going to hand it to Obnoxious. Sometimes, my friend, learning to play an instrument can help you with many things along the way. Please take this as a gesture of our friendship.
Thank you. I will give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe I could be a famous bard one day.
Well, maybe another trick to add to your impressive resume already. You can never have enough tricks.
Was it a specific type of flute, or was it just a flute?
No, it was just a sort of long style Kill Bill flute.
Okay, so not the pan flute. All right.
No, yeah, it was just it's the one Bill plays in Kill Bill.
Gotcha.
The long
all
reed
right.
flute.
It's about the length of a sword.
That's a long
Fernando
flute.
will have another one. He has plenty of time.
Hey, you never know. A
It's a
flute
very
could
nice
be
flute.
useful to a rogue for distractions.
We might get you out of some trouble somewhere along the line.
Well, much appreciated.
Well, after several hours of their grisly task, Obnoxious and Fernando return to the ship, and they're able to wash up and get some more rest. Richter returns to his bed after his watch is over, and the next watch takes over. As light dawns,
Has anyone been
everyone.
on watch while? Has anyone been on watch while Fernando and Obnoxious were on the island?
Yeah, Ollie was on. Yeah, Richter was on watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richter also doesn't have dark vision. Just throwing that one out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
he
wouldn't have
couldn't-
needed
he
it
clearly couldn't
because
see
we
them
both do
properly.
have dark vision.
But it was starting to get light as well, so he would have seen something as time went on, but he wouldn't have argued with it. I think at that time, he was more eager just to do his duty and keep busy rather than be looking over at that sight. Because, it's not something you would want to look at.
Yeah.
And so, the day dawns, and everyone wakes wherever they are. So, we will start with. I suspect the first person up is going to be Richter, because he's going to be
Yep.
sort of. He's going to have a lot on his mind, so. He still has a sleeping half dwarf in his bed.
Oh, ironically, Richter speaks Dwarfish, and I did not plan this when I picked that as the language.
Oh dear.
Ooh. So there might have been
Spicy.
some dwarvish pillow talk.
There may well have been, yeah.
See, that's how he did
Yeah.
it. See, that's how, you know.
Learning how to pound the anvil.
So that was a long rest, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Check.
So, you've woken up, and I've really got to come up with another name other than Taddy. Like, barmaid Taddy has sort of woken up as well, and quickly scurries to get her clothes on to sort of and sort of turns to you like, you wouldn't happen to have anything in my size?
Do I?
Well, that's the thing. Would you assume that Richter was a bit of a womanizer, or would you say no? Because he might not be. That's the thing.
Or does he own a
still
boutique?
he's still like a former pally. So that's the thing. He might not be.
Yeah, that's
He
the
might
thing.
not. She might be making assumptions about him.
I've always thought Richter would be a bit sheltered from that sort of thing, being raised as a paladin, so...
So you could actually
You're
honestly
also a
just say
pirate.
no, and
Yeah.
she put, like,
No, sorry.
And he doesn't know that Hans can make clothes.
at which point she's going to run back over to you and go, "Oh, I'm sorry." She didn't realise you were like. She could say you're a little bit embarrassed, sort of like didn't realise you were not actually as. She kind of has a confession to make as well.
Right.
She sort of looks at you and goes, I'm sort of apologise. Yeah, I'm from a future where she looks uncomfortably at you and says, "Yeah, I'm from a future where I was with, I was with my world's Richter, and I kind of exploited that. You know, saying the right things, doing the right things, you know, using things that, yeah, and but
I mean... Oh, well, that explains... lots.
you remind me of him when he was younger.
Yeah,
You got to remember that from her on her world. Well, she admits she wanted to be with him, but on her world, you have to remember you were 20 years older. She always had a crush on you, and you were 20 years older than her, and she didn't sort of have that opportunity. And now she suddenly met a younger you who is exactly who she had a sort of a crush on when she was younger, and kind of went with it when she was in a vulnerable spot, and kind of feels a bit guilty that she used her knowledge of the other Richter to kind of sleep with you.
She metagamed. How do I take this?
You know, this actually raises the question to me that, no, Fernando really should look into what they know about his future. He would be interested in this.
Because, yeah, she's, as I said, on her world, she's from 20 years in the future.
Yeah.
That's why she's like the oldest of the Taddies by quite a bit. The others know the future, but their version and only as a little bit further ahead. You know, mostly teens, 20s. Actually, no, hers is more like 30 years. Because she's sort of around Richter's age, maybe a little older.
I don't know. This is where Fernando doesn't change and he's exactly the same.
Still
So, yeah,
going.
that's why she was so harsh to Wolfie that time, because to her it's like, you know, she's heard all the excuses from men. You know,
Oh well. To be fair, I was
She's
planning
even
on
heard
doing
them from
something
Wolf.
fun in a minute.
but she quickly gets sort of prepared and sort of goes, I should probably go back to the family and face the music for telling my dad off.
Can she can I when I get back to my ship position myself, because our cabins are pretty, mine and Richter's cabins are pretty close together, being that I took the first mate's cabin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
I'll
means
be
you
sat.
probably heard.
No, I'm probably sat out on the. There's probably a banister on the other side that I'm probably sat on having a smoke, waiting for you to get up.
Uh,
Well, it's the advantage of
'Cause I
him not
already got my long
requiring as
rest.
much sleep.
yeah.
For yeah, for half the amount of time.
So,
Well, I'll let Dwarf Daddy know that I don't hold her exploiting knowledge of a future me again. Like, I'll let her know that I don't hold that against her, because I mean, I'm not sure it would even strike Richter as that much of a transgression.
no, because she didn't really go to like a creepy level. She didn't sort of like use any vulnerabilities you had, or like mention like your past or anything, because she knows all.
I mean,
She
to be
knows
fair,
that other
Richter, you
version's
were
past,
pretty easy.
but she
I mean-
wouldn't use it against you like that. She's just trying to be. If anything, she's just being supportive when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell her she's done nothing wrong. I'll say it in Dwarvish just to drive the point home. And
She sort of smiles when you do and goes, "You've always got the funniest accent when you do that."
I'll laugh. Richter laughs because that was a good tension breaker, and yeah, I'll just smile at her.
At which point she walks out, having dressed, and
Yeah.
and passes Fernando in the corridor.
Can Fernando tip his hat to her and go, "Ah, good morning, good morning, little one. How was last night?"
She blushes slightly.
Everything that you hope for, I guess. Then.
No, Fernando.
She comes
When she
over.
sees-
She comes over
Oh, okay.
to you and whispers in your ear, "Everything I wanted it to be and more. You were right."
Oh. And when did I give you this advice? Please tell.
10, 15 years ago. I'm not sure. It was a while ago for me.
Well, time is funny for me as well.
You told me to follow, to do what's right, but to remember that things aren't as serious sometimes as we fear them to be.
That sounds like something I would say, yes.
And she sort of smiles and walks away.
I was thinking I could read her mind, but I particularly don't want to at this moment in time.
No, that would be. Let her have her moment.
Well, it just tells Fernando he's got at least 15 more years on this earth.
She said 15 years ago she thinks, remembering back.
So it would be about 5 years from now.
Yeah, maybe more. She's a bit vague on the. And also, remember, it was a different Fernando. Because remember, she's half dwarf. She's only a half dwarf. The Taddy on your world isn't. Remember, one Taddy's a half giant.
This is true.
So yeah, it's all a bit
But
bit
Fernando
messy.
is always Fernando, no matter how much time or where you go.
You might have a different accent then. You might be French.
No, that would be le terrible, le terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Or maybe you sound like Hans.
Oh God.
He's Franco Martin then. He's Franco Martin. Oh no, Franken Martin.
No, Frank and Martin was the singer, not the well, it's the creator, not the bard.
I'm not even going to attempt to do some Fernando style language in Hans's voice. That's just Alright. Okay, so
Wrap you in my arms and lay you down by the fire.
what would people like to do?
Well, I'd like to wake up with Topaz.
Oh my
since
goodness.
Since we've been asleep. Well, we've probably been asleep on the top of the deck, talking most of the night.
I am the greatest duelist on the land. Sorry, I had to.
If you really have to.
Oh, that's a very weird parallel universe.
So yeah, I'd like to wake up with Topaz, and Liz is here.
Ah,
So,
excellent.
She's been sitting here for about an hour.
Oh, I didn't realise. I thought she was
Okay,
still. I thought
it's
you'd have
okay.
said when she wasn't busy.
Sorry, everyone else was doing their own thing, and I didn't know when to jump in.
Oh, sorry. I've sort of been stalling.
Oh my God!
I sort of stalled as long as I
Thing,
could.
and then you had like, the whole Richter Taddy sex thing, and
No,
all the
that was
corpses
stalling.
oh my God! I'm sorry.
I wasn't going to extend that out. Okay, so okay, who's been awake? So Richter's, I'm assuming, getting dressed. So you two have just sort of been resting up on the bridge. Fernando and Obnoxious, how are you going to approach the morning?
I've been there with Fernando, so whatever he's in going on. I was going to ask a little bit ago if I'd use sleight of hand, but I thought it might not make sense. But I was going to say sleight of hand to kind of dress up the corpses to make it not look quite so awful.
Oh, I know what you mean, to try and make it like
Give them some degree of dignity.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Is I was trying to lay them so they're more in a restful sort of funeral position rather than bits on the floor.
I'd say that between the two of you, you'd be able to do that.
Okay.
Especially with Fernando's prestidigitation
Oh yeah, I
thing,
forgot
because
about that.
you'd
Yeah,
be
'cause I
able
can
to
just
like
I can just
clean them
I
up.
can just run my hand over them and clean them.
Yeah. Well, you between the two of you, you have enough skill to sort of try and make them look less violated a little bit. Even if you like got some like stuff from the ship, like some clothes or something, just to cover them, give them some dignity as best you can. So yeah, that makes sense that you guys would be doing that. So yeah, that's very appropriate. Um, I, Richter, would you like to be coming on deck now?
Yeah. Okay.
You might have
You might-
some. You might be the one to approach
Topaz.
Topaz and Hans.
Yeah, Richter's gonna have to explain this, and I'm gonna have a crying mermaid.
So yeah, how would you like to approach them? They're just sort of
We're just waking up.
they're just sort of resting in a sort of a makeshift hammocky sort of thing
Yeah. Aw.
at the back of the boat.
I'll walk up to them with a serious look without necessarily saying anything yet.
Capitan!
One thing
They-
you would find unusual, Hans, upon waking up, is the fact that the ship has stopped.
Ha! Capitan, we've stopped! Don't that look on your face. Is something's the matter?
You might say that, Hans. Yes.
Oh, Jim didn't do anything, did he?
No, this isn't gym related.
Oh.
I'm sorry, miss. I never got your name. Topaz. We happened upon a rather grisly sight that I need to warn you about. Last night, we came upon a small group of islands. And, tell you what, shall I roll for tact again?
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on, this ends well all the time.
I mean, it's either gonna be good or funny. So,
I'm
right.
trying to. I'll be curious to know how you make this funny.
Oh,
What?
can't wait.
Well,
I'm sure you.
what did I roll for being tactful last time?
You got
One.
a nat 1.
No, I mean, what kind of check was it?
Oh,
I think it was just persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, because it was like a
Rolling
charisma
persuasion.
check.
Good luck, Ollie.
17.
That's pretty decent. That is pretty decent, getting over a 15. So yeah, you've.
Yeah. We're going to find out who did this, but do I know that those were her people? Well, yeah, I will, won't I? Because I've
Well,
seen
you
her in
know
both
they were the
forms.
same species.
We found Pete. We found Pete's body mangled and hanging from a tree on that island.
How is that possible?
That's not all. Also, pinned to the trees, far away from water, were many members of your species. Do I know yet that Fernando has said about tending to the bodies?
No.
I
You just
don't.
know who.
I don't know the level to which you feel. I don't know the level to which you feel community with your kind, but I would brace yourself for a bit of a shock.
I'm gonna have Hans like hold her, like to try and reassure her, or like
And
offer some comfort.
And we will find who did this.
Was there any special jewellery on the members?
I had I had a pretty good perception check at the time, was there?
No, everything's been taken.
No. Whoever did this took everything.
I see. This is very troubling.
I just thought I'd give you an advanced warning.
Thank you, Paladin.
I'd better go and see what. I'd better go and see what to do about this, and I'll walk off towards the bow of the ship to disembark and see how Fernando has handled tending to the dead.
I'm gonna have Hans stay with Topaz and try and comfort her. Like,
I guess I would want to see the location to get an idea of.
okay.
Because you'd probably
so,
be able to tell more from it than the surface dwellers.
If I recognise
If that's
the
the
islands, then I might know the people that belong there or something like that.
And would you like Hans to come with you just to
Yeah.
for moral support?
You'd also know the only peoples that would do this to anyone. Because this is
Very specific.
someone who knew how to hurt your people and knew just the way to offend you the most.
Well, if it wasn't on land, I would have thought possibly sirens, but they can't go on land, so it must be that.
You can check when we get to the bodies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're going to know straight away who did it because this is their calling card.
Right.
Okay.
Only
So-
one species would do this.
Okay. So we're heading over to the bodies.
Or, well, I was just thinking up onto, like, the deck so that we can see what the islands look like to start with.
Well, we're literally parked on the island.
Oh, right, okay. Alright then. Yeah, disembark, I guess.
Okay, so everyone reconvenes on the shore.
Me?
As they do,
I'm tied up. Am I?
No, I cut you. I cut you free.
Yeah, okay. Am I still confined? I meant.
yes,
All right.
Oh, right. I forgot.
you locked the door.
Yeah. Right.
You said everyone. I thought I had to ask.
Yeah.
Wolfie just messaged saying missed you, hope you're okay. Okay then.
Sorry?
Sorry,
Okay.
I think Wolfie said something. I don't know if it was to us or to something, but he's posted in the Discord.
So I'm just in the process of moving all the...
Pieces.
Oh, there he is. I couldn't see Richter for a second. He was at the bow of the ship. You can... Liz, can you give us a perception check?
Okay. Perception, which one?
Perception, the +5 one.
That's enough.
17.
Yeah.
In the grass, you can see very thin, quite fat trails going along the beach and up the thing. They're wider than of your kin, but very heavy set into the sand and into the grass. That and the blood you can see in the trees. There's only one thing that does this. Nagas. Nagas did this.
Mm.
They're the only ones that would treat your species so disrespectfully.
Yeah.
And you can see that the I'm gonna keep calling them this because to you they would be this. The surface dwellers have taken the bodies down and they've sort of wrapped them a little bit, sort of covering up certain areas of their bodies to sort of give them some dignity.
Mm.
Not in the way that your species' funeral rites would be, but enough to protect them, and they've stayed with them, so animals and things can't get to them. So it's respectful to you.
Yeah.
But it's still a very horrifying sight. So, how would you like to react to this? They're the ones who were supposed to be performing the ritual on Polearm Pete's body. You last saw them like a day ago.
So you're familiar with these ones personally?
Yeah. So if they were the ones doing the ritual, they would have been at least the priest, the priestess, and possibly a couple of shaman or something like that.
Yeah. People who weren't armed, people of peace, who were just trying, just like clerics, just doing their duties.
And jewelry that would have been associated with their roles.
There are broken pieces on the ground, scattered in the grass, little tiny bits of stone that no one else would have spotted, or it would have been indistinguishable to the surface dwellers from gravel, because they wouldn't have known that it meant anything. It's clearly been smashed up on purpose.
Right. I feel like Topaz would be quietly trembling with tightly controlled rage, spotting the glitters in the sand, and I don't know, I feel like she would attempt to pick up the pieces and put them in a pouch or something, because these are taken off of religious people for her people.
So they'd be sacred to you.
She would want to return what was left of the items to a temple or something like that. Because they're going to have sacred places where they worship and stuff. So she would be wanting to return what she could back to those places.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. These poor people have had their bodies desecrated, their icons desecrated. You'd want to preserve what there was left to maybe return to their families or something. Try to give them something, some kind of solace.
Yes, so I would just quietly trembling with rage start gathering up what I could out of the sand.
Would she be offended if Hans tried to join and help her?
don't
I think
think
Hans
so.
would know to ask permission first.
Okay, that's what I meant. Is it okay to? Oh, well,
I think I would accept that because
okay, Madame, is it okay if I help you pick these up? These things seem very specific to you, but I'm willing to help. It's the least I can do right now.
they were priest and priestess.
Do you know?
We need the jewels to go back to the places they belong.
I think
Do
Richter
you
would hear that as well and want to help.
do you know who did this?
Because he
Or
would
what
know the
did
importance
this?
of this too.
Yeah, I think
Snake
I would.
things did this.
Snake things.
Snake things.
You mean? I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull on Hans's history in the village for this knowledge, if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
Because will he know what? Because I'll assume he knows what a Naga is. He knows enough to associate with a Naga.
Well,
Like-
he's travelled the sea enough to have encountered them before, and also their brutality is well known and well
he probably would have been
documented.
informed by certain individuals before he left,
Yeah.
as part of his backstory. The Nagas did this.
I believe that's what the surface dwellers call them, yes. The snake things.
Despicable. Is that I'm afraid I do not know your customs so well, so forgive me if I do do anything wrong or anything that offends you.
The stones are important.
And the bodies, I am only familiar with certain ways of showing respect. I don't know your ways, but I really hope that we have shown them the proper respect.
At least they are not exposed.
So I'm just gonna help her pick up these stones.
It's probably going to take a long time.
Depending on how smashed they are.
Yeah.
Hawk, when you say Nagas, do you mean like snake people?
Yes.
On the mutant snake type? Okay, cool.
I know in
if you look into the-
D&D they're just merfolk. but-
No, they're called the snake ones are Yuan Ti. They do have their own thing in D&D.
Sorry, they're called what?
Yuan Ti.
Yuan-Ti. I thought they were the
No, they're the snake people.
I thought those were the desert ones.
They range. They're just the stand-in for any sort of old snake god race.
I must have looked at the wrong picture of them. Because
They're weird.
Because the ones I found like that were... Oh, they've got legs.
Not all of them do.
Yeah, I think I just
the
encountered
range-
one that was like a... One I looked from before, the one I encountered had... Oh, it had like a cobra body. That's what it was. I thought they were all going to be like cobra related, with like. So that's why I sort of thought, oh, Nagas.
Yeah, basically they're the same. They're the same thing. They're ranged. I mean, some of the Yuan Ti monsters are really weird. Like, they're just a bunch of snakes. It's like 100 snakes that make up a thing.
Oh, a bit like Legion from Castlevania.
Kind of.
Point being, these
Fernando's. Why they're doing that? Fernando's gonna use the monocle again and just walk the perimeter. Just keeping an eye out.
Can you roll perception? Fernando?
9.
You don't spot it. Actually, can I get a perception check from anyone who's not it'd be actually for different reasons. Obnoxious and Jim, can you give me a perception check? Okay, Obnoxious feels it. Jim feels it. Something bumps the boat. Hard. Anyone on the surface who's walking around, so that would be... Oh no, Hans and Topaz are busy, so it would be...
Richter.
Yeah, just Richter and... Yeah.
Right. So
Perception check. It'd be kind of
Perception
amusing for him to find this, because,
19.
You find a bottle.
A bottle.
With a cork in it. It's just sort of washed up on shore.
Is there anything else inside this bottle?
There is a note.
Huh. I didn't know people really did that. I'll uncork the bottle and unfurl the note.
As you unfurl the note, it says, Richter, you should be careful who you allow on your ship. Anyone who has anything to do with Hans must die.
Does the letter have a name on it?
It's just signed with an A.
A for asshole.
Basically. Yeah. So I'll tap Hans on the shoulder.
Huh? Yeah?
Sorry to bother you, Hans, but I just found this, and I'll show him the letter.
Okay, I'm going to read it.
Do you have any enemies that may have written that?
Well, not that I know of. I'm just going to read it, and I'm going to recall what... I'm going to notice the A at the bottom, and remember what... Because Topaz has already told me about what happened on the ship. Like, she told me what sunk my ship. And I'm just going to say, Anthos?
From out
Who
at
is this,
sea,
Oh.
you hear
What?
another voice. Goes, I can't believe it took you so long. I was almost
Sorry,
beginning to
Hawk.
think.
I hate to interrupt, but I really need to go for a bit.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Okay.
Hold on, let me just restart that again. It's kind of interrupted my flow.
Can't believe it took you so long was the last thing you said.
Can't believe it took you so long. Me and my friends here have been waiting for you for such a long time. But, you've clearly got distracted with your new friends. And I don't like that. You see, gods like me don't like being messed around by mortals. That's why I killed your other friends. And why I had my friends deal with your filthy mermaid companions. Because they had no business interfering with our feud. So I'm afraid I'm going to have you all killed.
Friend of yours.
I don't even know this person. All I know is he
I would
sank my
like to
ship.
see you try, my friend.
I don't. All I know is he sank my ship. Don't know why why he sunk it. I've never
You're
heard
a
of the man until
debauched
yesterday.
monster, Hans, and I hate you for it.
Sorry, what did he say?
You're a
said you're-
debauched monster, Hans, and I hate you for it.
How am I a monster?
I cannot stand the sort of things you do. I
Being
heard the
nice?
rumours and I hated you for it. I hated the
Sorry, you
fact
hated
that
me
you
for what?
turned my
Sorry, I got-
adventurers against me. How dare you defy your god?
How can you be my god if I don't even know who you are? I didn't even know who you were until yesterday, Schweinhund.
You knew who I was when you defied me.
No, I didn't. I literally have never
I
heard
was your
of you.
dungeon master, your god. And you
Sorry, I
defied
don't know-
me, and so
I
I
don't know
had you
any-
killed. But this blue abomination saved you from my justice, and I had no cause to show mercy to her and her filthy kind. For showing mercy to you. How dare
Okay, I think you might have the wrong Hans. I don't know who you are. I seriously have no idea who you are.
What have I missed?
At which point, a creature emerges from the water close to Richter's ship. Well, several. And where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Including, rather annoyingly, a juvenile kraken.
Oh god, another one of these things.
Is it the same thing?
Well, no, your ship killed the other one.
Ah,
Mein Gott.
Yes, I am.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I know gods, I have worked for gods, and you don't strike me as particularly godly, my friend.
I apologize, Han. Wait, who is saying all this? Because I am.
Okay, out of character, Jumanji.
No.
this is-
I meant in character. I
In
wanna know
character,
who's saying
okay.
all this.
By Obnoxious's boat. Oh no, sorry, not Obnoxious's boat. Sorry, I've just given you command by accident there, Obnoxious. Obnoxious
he
is
is
in
the
charge
most
now.
senior
The
crew
bridge is
member.
yours.
He is the most senior crew member currently on the ship.
so
There
it's seen
i-
from Small Soldiers.
By Richter's boat, there is a. Well, you could call it a naga or a yanti, but it's
Snake person.
rather
snake dude,
angry-looking
okay,
merfolk lizard monster with a spear that's just raised up out of the water. He's huge, and he's the one yelling all this stuff.
Roughly how
Behind
big
it-
is he?
Behind it is some form of mermaid seer. However, when you look at it with your true sight, you're not seeing that.
Oh, okay.
You're seeing an immensely powerful being. humanoidish, golden. Like, its skin is very golden. Like, its blood is golden. I'm trying to think how to describe it. They would look kind of he would look kind of bronzed, like like if you looked at a depiction of one of the Greek gods. Because they have golden ichor running through their veins, not red blood. So they would always have like a golden complexion, so a very tanned complexion, because that. And the one behind it is clearly some sort of hag or something. It looks like one of Topaz's race, but it's clearly something else. Sort of somehow beautifying its appearance.
Oh, hags often do that.
Yeah.
That's a common hag trope.
Oh yeah, I suspected that would be nothing like water off Hans's back. Well, water off Fernando's back when he saw that. Like, yeah, that's a common sort of trope.
All the women do this trick. Just many of them call it makeup.
Okay, what on earth? Wolfie has sent me a recording.
Okay.
Right, firstly, I apologise for not letting you know that I'll be busy today and for not joining. Literally been working all morning, all afternoon. Just started that recently just to get money as I was a bit short, running low, struggling all that, but I'm good now. If you can, could you send me your cash app so I can I'm gonna pay it a bit. Good. Also, I'm gonna need idea for a basic, usable Comic Con Marvel cosplay, I guess.
Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Sorry, Wolfie, for really revealing that one live. I did mute the bit where he started talking about money.
It's okay. I didn't hear anything, so
Yeah, as I said, I tried to mute it when he started talking about
it's okay. I
mentioned
didn't hear
money.
anything, so I've heard nothing.
So, where was I?
You said the hag thing that
Yeah, the hag thing. Yeah.
Fernando sees is not really attractive at all.
Ah, Hans, my friend. Do you know this creature? He seems awfully pissed off with you.
All I know is that apparently he attacked my ship. No real reason. And Topaz here told me that she's the one who rescued me when my ship sank. He seems to be upset that I trained adventurers to fight. In fact, he seems very mad about it. He seems to not like the vocation of adventurers at all.
No, I just don't like you.
Yeesh.
I enjoy adventurers. I enjoy helping adventurers, but I hate people like you pervert.
What exactly makes my training of them so different from
I
other
heard what they
adventurers?
said about you. How they all lusted after you.
Wait, what?
Debauched.
Wait, time out.
No,
I know you're about
no.
killing it. Lusted after me? What?
Sorry.
You're a monster, Hans. A depraved monster who breeds depravity in others. And I shall have my revenge on you.
I spread positivity and goodness. How dare you say such a thing? Bye.
Just kill him.
Ah, scheiße.
Oh,
Looks
bother.
like we're doing this.
Okay, roll initiative.
Right,
Everyone?
Liz isn't here. She's gone off to the kitchen.
11.
This has nothing to do with me, does it?
Oh, it
I
can
mean,
do because you can hear it.
I might try and contrive a way to release you if you want in on the combat.
Well, I got a 7 anyway.
Yeah, I got a 7 as well.
I mean, he's not tied up and he's got 3 zombies. I'm pretty sure he can figure a way out of that room.
Yeah, to be fair, and if he did, I don't think Richter would hold it against him if he turned up to help.
Hans believes in you.
Hans believes in you all. Looks like we're doing this.
Well, I've got a way to get myself out. Not so sure about my zombies.
They're not restrained.
But they're still confined.
Well, I mean, no one else. Most of the others
Yeah,
aren't
but
on the ship.
but that means they're there for you to get later, so...
Yeah, like you could if they were confined anywhere, you could probably find a way to release them.
Just waiting on Topaz for the last initiative.
Yeah, she's not even here right now. She's gone off to the kitchen. Hold on.
I'm right here.
Okay, all right. She's right here. You got to roll initiative. We're being attacked by pissed off sea god.
Okay.
Well,
Pissed
God
off wannabe
wannabe.
god who apparently thinks that I'm a monster that breeds other monsters and
No, I said you breed debauchery.
debauchery. It's still okay.
No,
I don't know.
Lust and debauchery.
Yeah, I don't know where the
know,
loss comes from. Initiative's right there where it says
I'm
initiative.
starting to feel like he's getting Fernando and Hans confused.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Okay, I got 11.
Okay.
Does that help?
Okay, I also got 11, so I think we need to roll again.
Yeah,
No,
Sam and I
I've
need,
got.
Yeah. Hans and I need
Noxious
to
is
reroll as
first.
well. We both got 7.
I'm actually using the encounter thing for the combat tracker.
The encounter thing auto orders it for you.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
I'm
why it
learning.
auto-orders
I'm
it.
learning as a DM. I know how to do combat now.
Hooray!
It's only taken me a year.
So, is the big guy on the front of the ship? Is that the bad guy?
Directly. There's like 3 of them. There's the
Well,
big...
I see the Kraken. There's somebody standing on the ship that I wasn't sure about. Looks like they're holding a big hammer.
No, he works for you. That's Hammer.
Oh. Okay.
Hammer and his brother Anchor. They've been working with you for a couple of months now.
Oh.
No, it's the 2 Nagas that are off camera at the moment. They're a little bit further back. They're not in the they're not close enough to the front to be seen on the close range cam. They're right up against the ship.
All right. Well, I guess I will take a running leap off the ship and attack the Kraken.
Okay.
Take my daggers right into him, flying down at him.
Okay.
Okay. Too bad Wolfie's not here. He'd love to get his claws in this.
Unfortunately, he's apparently busy. So
The only thing Wolfie wants to get his claws into is Richter at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
I got
wait.
12 and a 25.
Okay.
Okay, that's Juvenile Kraken CR 14. So miss with the first, hit with the second.
Okay. All right. Do this. That's 6, and then also they're supposed to do acid damage. It says 1d4 plus 5, so that's what it rolled, and then 1d6 for acid damage. So that's another 3. And with that, was that a sneak attack?
No. Well, yeah, actually, from where you came from, yeah, because you came up from behind it.
So that's 5. 6, 9, 14 damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got the thing up, so yeah, I can do this a lot easier now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now it is Fernando's turn.
Okay. Where's the man in charge?
No, God.
He is.
Oh, I see him against the ship. How far? How
Can you
big
give me a
and
perception check?
Sure. I can do that. But, oh, wow, I actually could do that. 23. Normally my perception checks are garbage.
You see through his disguise.
Oh, I thought I automatically did that.
No.
With my fucking-
You saw
with
through
my
the
free-
first There's 2 disguises, one on top of another.
Layers.
He layered another. So he had one disguise which made him look like a Naga, and then he had another disguise making him look like his true self, and then another disguise to show it's actually some sort of ice golem underneath it. It's like a glorified projection. You know, he made himself look like one thing and then got them to disguise him again to look like something else.
So he's actually an ice golem.
Well, Fernando can see through it. He's probably using telepathy to control it, like a mouthpiece.
Right.
Ah, so it's not actually him.
But no one else but Hans knows. Well, no one else but Fernando knows that.
Okay.
I just thought I should say, like, with the true sight, you need to. It would take a little bit more to see through the second disguise. This guy's sneaky.
So, is the one in charge here the hag? And this is just glorified muscle to make him look good.
You'd have to roll an insight for that.
I will roll that insight because I'm intrigued by this.
Oh God! I bet he's just some weird skeletal guy that's masturbating in his parents' house somewhere.
No, a 7.
Ah.
You think the hag's in charge?
No, God.
Cool, I'm going for the hag. So can
Well, actually, it's a sea fury.
Oh, it's a sea fury, is it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go for it. You tell me it's in charge. So how close can I get?
From where you are,
If I ran across the octopus.
I was thinking you're going to do that.
My plan is
Unfortunately,
probably.
unfortunately, the golem is in the way. The sea hag's at the back.
I have a plan for this. I'm probably.
Are you going to like dash
run...
along the thing and then onto the land, like freaking thingy from Prince of Persia?
How far is 30 feet gonna get me across this octopus?
Oh.
Let's go for my 30-foot movement speed.
Unfortunately, it's only really going to get you to the middle of it. Hold on, no.
Well,
let me just work it out.
Since I have only one dagger like stabbed into it, and I have a free hand because the other one I didn't get anything with, can he grab my hand and I can fling him a little bit forward?
You can get completely over the octopus in one round of running. Well, run one round.
Cool. I'm gonna jump off.
Well, I mean,
the
one
octopus
turn. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump as I reach my limit. I'm gonna jump, and as I do, I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna teleport behind the ice golem's head and kick off it to launch myself at the Sea Fury.
Fernando.
So I'm just gonna
Well, the thing is, no one else can see through the magic. So it looks like he's just run up and like drop kicked a Naga to jump at this mermaid.
Yes, and I'm flying forwards like Puss in Boots. With the rapier out.
Okay, I just need a second to move everything. Okay,
So that was my bonus action to teleport. It's a blessing of the Raven Queen. How big's the Sea Fury? Is it big?
No, not huge. No.
No, just a medium creature.
Yeah. Would
What's
you
she
be making
stood
an
on?
arm strike against the golem with your kick?
No, I'm just gonna use it to push myself forward.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a slash at the Sea Fury for a 14 to hit.
14 on the Sea Fury. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Not expecting that. For a 14 piercing damage. And I'll take a second shot at that for a 23 to hit for 13 piercing damage. As I stab into her, flip my hand around and then just slide down her with the rapier. So I'm currently landing on a rock or in the water, I'm not sure.
Okay, it's the guy's turn. Okay, it's going to clobber. It's going to take a swing at Fernando with its 3 melee attacks.
Oh, no.
That's a miss. And another miss. And another miss.
Wow.
Hey!
The hag missed.
No, that was the the other one. The
golem.
Yeah. Well, the
Okay.
the Naga.
Yeah.
He just took 3 swings at Fernando and swung and a miss. So yeah.
Of course he did.
You're just as bad as him. I can
no, my
smell
friend,
it
I am
on
a
you,
war-
whoever you are,
No, my friend,
little
I am way
man.
worse than he is.
I don't know who you
Oh.
are, little man, but I can smell it on you. You're as bad as he is. I bet you
How do you
two
not
have been.
know? Fernando
I bet you
Martinez.
two have been doing things together. Little things. Oh, you make me sick.
Liz's face
I
is
just
pretty
don't
twisted
get
right now.
Oh,
Okay,
you just
I
so
I think
awful.
I-
You're making me sick.
okay, I think I've hit on what this being's problem is.
He's a virgin.
I am playing up to it. I do not believe in this stuff. I'm just playing up to this. This is
Yeah.
in the character's backstory. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not endorsing this behavior or his standings.
Fernando is way worse
Oh.
than Hans could ever hope to be.
Richter, it's your turn.
All right. So, which one is nearest me?
The one nearest you is the Kraken.
Fuck.
And it's going for my ship, isn't it?
No, it's actually coming for you. Well, it's coming for
Ah,
Hans,
right.
if I'm honest. And that's going to upset it. That's going to upset a certain person as well. That I said that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do. Gonna use my bonus action to ready a thunderous smite.
Okay.
Spells like that. And I'm gonna attack the Kraken.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Rolling to hit. No, that was damage. Damn. No, I didn't. Well, if I hit, I suppose that was the damage roll. Okay. Rolling to hit.
Let me know when Wolfie dies.
25.
He's not here. Sorry, Gecko-chan. He's not actually here. He's apparently is busy, so he won't be here tonight. Sorry.
That was 25 to hit.
You got 25.
And 25.
Nice.
17 plus an 8 on the modifier.
Can I put that over there without interfering with the? Sorry, I'm still sort of. Oh, I can. Awesome. Okay.
And I had already rolled the damage by accident, so I guess that's an 11. And 2d6 thunder for Thunderous Smite.
Yep.
Roll. That's an extra 4, so 15 damage.
Cool.
And since I made an attack, I'll roll to hit again with the other hammer.
Yep.
Bring the hammer down. 23
Hammer
to
time.
hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Rolling bludgeoning damage. 15. Another 15. So that's 30 damage in all. And that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. It's Topaz's turn.
Liz, it's your turn.
So we're fighting now, yeah?
Yes, we are fighting.
So who am I closest to? The fake Naga that I don't know is a fake Naga, or the other one?
There is a Kraken that is closest.
Right, okay.
It's most likely the
Is
thing
that-
that got the jump on your people, because it is a big, nasty beast.
Right. Is it in the water or on land?
It's partially in the water. It's mostly in the water, but it is on land. It's got, like, tentacles coming onto the land.
Okay, so I think I'm going to screech and attempt to run up one of its tentacles and stab it in the closest eyeball to the land that I can get.
Yeah?
So I'm not quite sure
You want to
what one I need to do. So I think
it's the boomerang spear as your weapon, so
well, yeah, but I'm also wanting to, like, the primal awareness is, I need to activate that, right?
primal awareness. Beginning on 3rd level, you can use your action and expend 1 ranger spell slots to focus your awareness.
So I'm going to activate my primal awareness. Wait. And then I press this one for the boomerang spear.
You press the hit DC.
Yeah, so the +4.
Yeah.
Okay,
She got an 8.
so I've got 8.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh.
Okay.
But you got another action, so you can do it again.
Yeah.
All right. So
You have to press it again.
oh, that's even worse.
She got a
That's
5.
a
Nat
Oh
one.
shit.
Okay, so I guess I kind of
Unfortunately, you didn't get.
backflip away.
No, you stay where you are.
Oh, okay.
You don't get
so
to do that.
I
Unless it's a bonus action.
right. Sorry, I'm.
Okay.
It's alright. Combat goes that way
That's
sometimes. Combat goes that
Okay.
way. It's Yeah,
Okay.
nat ones are nat ones.
Yeah, okay. Oh well. Right, and so who's next?
Next is once I get the is the Sea Fury.
Ah, shit.
Once it actually lets me scroll down to actually just hit the next button. Okay, it's going to go after. Oh my goodness, it's going to do something freaking creepy as. It's going to use. It's going to use fearsome apparition and make one of. To make a dead body or a dead apparition appear on the beach.
Oh. Oh, shit.
I need Hans. I need Hans, Topaz, Richter, and Obnoxious to give me a DC 6. Oh, a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So, is that the wisdom up at the top?
Wisdom's the on you say you should have a thing saying saving throws, and you
Oh,
and you
By
wisdom.
the way, just mentioning it, anyone within 10 feet of me gets an automatic +2 on saving throws.
Okay, so I've got 19.
If you're within 10 feet of me, that's 21.
Okay, so I've got 21.
Got 18.
Liz got 18, so she got 20.
So yeah, they're okay.
In my
You're
normal
okay.
form, I
Richter's
got an
not
8.
okay.
Oh shit, Richter.
What just happened to me?
You're frightened. What's the other
aren't
roll?
I immune to fear anyway?
I think
Aren't I immune to
Obnoxious
thing-
failed as well, didn't you?
I got an 8.
Yeah, you're afraid as well.
Ah, shit.
I don't think I've ever passed a saving throw.
I routinely fail wisdom saving throws. Not just on
Okay,
here. On the
so
video game too.
Oh shit. Ollie, if I'd used heroism on you, then
Yeah.
that'd undo it.
Oh, damn.
Because it's a bardic skill I have, but it's it's touch, so I'd have to touch you.
which means you're going to be afraid until the end of its next turn.
What is
Shit.
the practical effect of that?
It means
Can't really do anything.
basically you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within its line of sight. You cannot move closer to the source of fear.
Well, he's right next to it, isn't he? So
Hans is.
What was the
Oh,
source of fear?
I thought Richter was.
It's an apparition of one of the dead merfolk. One of the dead mermaids.
No, I meant who cast it.
A sea hag that is just behind you. A sea fury, I mean, that's just behind you. So I think that was her. Okay. And it's going to attack Fernando with its claws. But not with that attack. 27 against
27 hits.
yeah.
Unless that's like a nat 20.
No, it was a 19 plus 8.
That's pretty high. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Okay. 11 damage.
Half that, because I have resistance to all damage to the start of my next turn. Because I teleported.
Okay, so Hans, it's your turn.
Okay, well. Right, the Kraken's in front of me, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Right, I've got the... I've just been trying to figure out the feat I got last time. Hold on. Behave yourself. Sorry, my thing's acting up. Because I got the Titan's Might, the Titan's Grip thing.
Yeah, it just means you get to hold two-handed weapons.
I don't think I have any two-handed weapons.
Yes, you do. Both your weapons are actually two-handed, so you could actually use your sword and your axe.
One in each
Okay.
hand, I think, if you wanted
Yes.
to, right?
Okay, but how does that change anything, like, in, like, you know... Because I was already able to wield my battle axe in one hand.
Yes, but you could only wield one of them.
Okay, so...
Now you can do both.
So what is that? So so when I make the two attacks, I still only use one of my battle axes per action.
Well, what you
Or
can
one of my
do is you can attack with your sword with one and your battle axe with the other.
Okay, so I'm gonna first attack the Kraken with my battle axe.
Okay.
50. Let's see. 25.
25. Was that a nat 20?
No,
No,
it's a
dirty 20.
15 plus 10 to my hit DC.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a hit.
And I'll roll the damage. Slashing damage. 12.
12.
And then I'm going to wield my longsword
Yeah.
for a 27. 17 plus 10.
Yeah.
And I'm going to slash again for 10.
Nice bit of damage.
Is that so? Does that count as both my actions or just one?
You get 2 attacks per action, so if you've got a
So I can
bonus
do another
action, you can take it.
Okay, bonus actions.
Right,
Let's
correct me
see.
if I'm wrong, but I do think you can only use one attack for a bonus action, if you can do that.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at my other actions. Spell. Let's see. Actions. Bonus action.
Oh, hey, well.
I've got bardic inspiration, but I don't know if that would be useful.
It's more of a thing you give to others.
That's what I mean. It couldn't be used to like help Richter or anything.
It could have a turn ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately you've got to grant it beforehand. It's a bit of a...
Yeah,
They've kind of caught you out with this attack.
yeah. Sorry, all I've gotten at the moment is that rage and tavern brawler grapple. And
Oh,
somehow
remember you can rage.
What?
Remember, bonus action, use your rage.
I suppose I could, but
You get more damage.
I should have done that beforehand. Fine. I'll activate my rage then. It means I can't use healing words, so
I still have healing.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's okay.
if
Okay.
people need healing, I can take care.
All right. Well, then
But
I've
that-
activated my rage.
But that would be your bonus action, so that would be...
Yeah, that's my bonus action. And
Yeah.
to quote the spiky-headed, leather-bound Egyptian, I end my turn.
To bardic inspiration on the Kraken. No.
What? No, I'm not giving you
Phil's
bardic
taking the mick.
inspiration. No, I was thinking, but for a second, part of my brain was going, wrestle the tavern brawler, grapple the Kraken. I'm like, no, that's fucking dumb.
Okay, Jim.
No, I think it was a Japanese movie though.
Jim, there's something going on outside.
I'll be right back. I just need to use the bathroom.
I wonder. Well, I can see outside of my. I can see outside of my
Yes.
confinement through the holes in the door.
Yes.
So I'm going to use. What was it called again? Huh. If I use Blessings of the Raven Queen, do I have to see where I'm teleporting?
No. Also, you've got a porthole. You can see outside.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
what-
for Blessings of the Raven Queen, you do have to see. It's Nightcrawler teleportation.
Ah,
Well, you can
okay,
see outside anyway.
Okay, so I've got a pothole. I can see the engagement. My instincts tell me I should I should do an insight check to try and ascertain the full extent of what's going on and determine what the priority target is.
I think the giant hentai monster's a big indication.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, I can't take my zombies with me, so I'm going to have to leave them in here. But the good news is that I've done animate dead on them again to keep them around for another 24 hours if no one minds.
I don't think we're in a position to question it.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to use Blessings of the Raven Queen to teleport through the pothole into an unoccupied space that is visible from that hole.
So you're going to teleport inside the ship to outside your cell, or are you going to teleport
Better go
onto
outside.
the island, or...
Better go on the island. Got to lend a hand.
Okay. Where would you like to go?
Well, I've got a small pothole. Where's available for me?
I would probably say probably behind these trees would probably be, without pushing the tree into the sea, but sort of behind a tree, a little bit of cover.
Am I in attack range of any enemies from there?
With your spells, yes.
All right, I'll do that then.
Yeah. What are you going to cast? Well, what would you like to do? Well, cast-wise.
Are the enemy within 10 feet of me?
No. No, they're not. Because if they were, they'd see you. That's why I put you behind the tree.
Yeah, well, I'll probably get their attention after this, unless...
Unless they think you're already dead.
I think I'll use my infestation cantrip on the on as many on the nearest target.
On the what? On the...
You cause a cloud of mites, flies, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw. It takes 1d6 pounds, 5 feet in a random direction. I'm gonna cast it on the nearest one, the one that's nearest to me.
So on the Naga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I? Okay, they need to pass the Constitution.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Which it's failed.
Okay. 2d6 damage. Yep, only 2d6 damage.
What? So the Naga is now being harassed by parasites.
Parasites, mites, and fleas.
Oh God! You've basically turned him into someone who lives in the really scummy area where I used to live.
It also moves 5 feet in a random direction if it can move, and its speed is at least 5 feet. Roll a d4 for the direction: 1 north, 2, 3, 1 north, 2 south, 3 east, 4 west.
It can't move anywhere without moving. It can't move anywhere at the moment.
Fair enough.
Richter's boat's in the way.
Ah.
And now it's being bitten by mites and probably midges.
Ah!
Yeah.
See, being near you, depraved people, you've given me grabs.
Oh no, it's worse. No, you know what's worse?
You've given me...
If it's midges from Scotland or
So
anything like that, that means that if it's bitten, it's going to have those big horrible yellow bumps that you don't realise are there until like an hour after they've bitten you, and they like swell up.
I can't believe you've done this to me. You've given me some sort of crabs.
Well, it is in the ocean.
Can I cast any other spells?
You've given me some sort of disease, you filthy, depraved people. Ah. This was why I kept my heroes away from you. People like you, Hans. I knew you'd make them sick or something. You're just evil and depraved.
I'm evil and depraved.
Get them, my kraken. They're disgusting, foul people.
Can I cast any other spells this turn?
Oh no, I think you've given him enough to work with. He's going to be scratching himself.
No, that's pretty much all you could do, because you had to use the blessings of the Raven Queen to teleport as well.
Well, that's not a spell, I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, but it still takes your bonus action, and the spell takes your action, meaning there's no more things you can do.
Fair enough. I guess I'll just keep hiding behind this tree as I casted that. I don't have my Staff of Withering, do I? Because I lost all my equipment when Richter knocked me out, didn't I? Don't I?
Yeah, they took everything.
So no Staff of Withering then?
No.
Okay. Have to stay on the range then.
Okay, we are back to Obnoxious. Oh no, we're not. Sorry, I've actually missed the... Sorry, accidentally went ahead of the golem. The golem hasn't actually done anything yet. Okay, it's because I clicked next too
Should
many
I-
times.
Is there something I
Okay,
should... before you do that, is there something I should roll to make sure no one saw me? Like a stealth or something?
well, no, you wouldn't be able to do that because it would be another
Okay.
action.
Okay.
Okay, the Kraken's going after Hans.
Of course he is.
Um,
I still kind of stood on it.
good point.
Because don't you get a bonus reaction if they move near you?
First, it's
If you try to attack, yeah, I can do a reaction attack.
Okay, if it attacks you, but it's coming for me.
Yeah.
tentacle attack at Hans, tentacle attack at Topaz.
You what?
It's a 27 on Hans.
27 damage.
No, 27 to hit.
Okay, so my armor class is 17, so it definitely hits.
This is the damage. 16.
16 damage.
The other tentacle is going at Topaz, so that's a 15.
Okay, her armor class is 17.
Okay,
So
and
it fails,
failed.
and you get a reaction.
yep, so I do the reaction Polearm Master, and that is 17.
That's a hit.
Yay!
It doesn't say what damage it does, though.
Um,
It just has the hit thing, but it doesn't say what damage it does.
So,
I'm gonna set to look it up
Yeah, he's looking it up.
because I think it might just be you do a normal attack. Although I can't remember, so as I said, I'm just gonna
Look it up.
unless unless Fernando gets to it quicker than me. Kraken's wearing, yeah, it's wearing obnoxious as a hat. Okay. Attack, action, bonus action. A reaction. Oh no, no, you don't. It's when you enter their when they enter your range.
Ah,
So you get an opportunity attack if they enter your range or if they exit your Hold on, let me get this right from the start. Normally, you only get an opportunity attack if someone turns and runs from you. But with your ability, you get a reaction attack when they enter your range.
so
well,
it was automatically in a range anyway.
Yeah.
'cause
It
I'm
didn't
still
sort
on it, but would
Okay, no, it doesn't count because you entered its range. It didn't enter yours.
Right,
It's purely a defensive thing.
right, okay.
Sorry, that was a mistake on our part. Sorry.
I just thought because the tentacle was coming towards me, it would count as coming into my range. So, like, I would attack the tentacle.
No, because you move towards it.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So no.
All right.
Okay, well, at least we know now. So basically, you're a character that's built for standing still.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm getting a weird sort of. Oh, that's weird.
What's up?
Oh, it's because I moved that over there. That's what's wrong. No, I seem to have broke my filters. What a... Yes, my filters got broke, apparently.
Shit, sorry about that, man.
No, it's all right. It's just a...
Nah, but I know, but still. Sorry for your loss.
No, I just meant the one on stream. It's sort of acting up.
Oh, right. I thought you'd actually broken something on your camera or something.
No, it's just a... some reason it's... Okay, that one's still working. I need to get rid of the other one. No. There must be a duplicate copy that doesn't have a... Sorry, I'll be with everyone in just a second. Okay, that's the one that's working. Where's the other one? There's like a duplicate of my... Where are you? You nuisancey thing. There you are. Go away. That's better.
Away with you.
Away with you, duplicate copy of my dice rolling thing, which doesn't have a white white key thing on it. You're ruining my stream. There, much better. I'll lock it again. Okay. Very roguish and daring choice of headwear. Well, it's just an obnoxious hat.
Yeah. Obnoxious headwear is the best kind.
He said wear obnoxious headwear. I thought he said he bite the head off a bat. So I did.
Okay, so next we have obnoxious. It's your turn.
All right. Am I still suffering the fear thing?
Yes, until its next turn. At the end of its next turn.
What was the effects of that again?
You can't move towards it and you get disadvantage on attacks and actions.
All right. I think that being afraid will make me take drastic actions, and I will change into my hybrid form.
That is drastic.
And I can't attack that thing, but I can continue attacking this squid. I just at a disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
All right, so I'll use predatory strike. Cut that out, cat. Hey.
It's because you suggested predatory strike with a true predator nearby.
Yeah, he wants to scratch the windows because he's a jerk. All right,
Isn't
so I
that
have to
true of
roll
all
this at
cats?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, the first one is an 8.
Oh my goodness.
The
We
second
insulted the cat
one
gods and they have punished you.
is a 12. Both those
Oh my-
because of the disadvantage.
Yeah, with the disadvantage, that has messed you up.
So I'm pretty much just holding on.
Yeah.
I grabbed some skin to hold on. Well, I don't really think I can do anything else. Nope, that's all I got.
So, Fernando Martinez, it is your turn.
Am I currently in the sea?
You are currently on the beach, I think I put you.
But I'm still in between these two giant assholes.
Yes.
Okay, let's try and rock something out here.
Being between two assholes, it's gotta stink.
Especially when
Fernando is used
they
to
keep
this.
knocking trees on you.
I know you know how. I know you know how Lord Helmet felt. An entire crew
let's
of people.
just go for a classic, shall we? I'm going to cast Hex on the. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go invisible.
Okay.
I'm going to cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Oh, that takes an action though, doesn't it? Ooh. Ooh, got me in tough choices here, actually. Yeah, I'll keep with that. I'll stay invisible, and then I'll throw a Hexblaze Curse on her. And I'm just gonna look at her and go, come on, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than this. Click my fingers and then just vanish. So I'm now invisible.
Okay. The golem, the Naga, starts to rage. Like, where has he gone? I can't believe he's
Quick, pull his
disappeared like
pants up.
this.
Pull his pants up over his ass, over his head.
And I've still got these blasted fleas, or whatever these crabs are. You filthy beasts.
Oh, awful blisters.
It's poison damage as well, if that means anything.
He's immune.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still funny. Ooh, they're gonna make their way down and bite your balls.
Yeah, that's Fernando. Don't have that.
Okay, okay, the golem is gonna still try and attack. Well,
He has
it's still
disadvantage on all his yeah, anything that tries to hit me has disadvantage.
$16.
Oh, that's close.
That's weird. Why does it always roll 2 d20s when I roll disadvantage?
Because it's 2 d20s and you take the lowest roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Whereas advantage is you roll 2 d20s and take the highest roll.
Nope. He's just
slamming the
raging
wall,
at
like,
you. Like, I can't believe you did that. I'm sure it was
swinging.
you.
So what
Being
you're
near
saying is
you has caused me to get these fleas.
So what you're saying is he's swinging, but he doesn't know whether he's trying to hit Fernando or the fleas. Oh, please let there be a whole thing where he tries to slap the fleas on his balls and accidentally nut hits himself too hard and falls over.
Richter, it's your turn.
Oh.
Alright, I'm still
Fernando's doing his job and
scared,
keeping
right?
everyone distracted.
So I'm still afraid, right?
Yeah, till it's the end
Was
of
it
its
wait?
next
Was
turn.
it to the start or the end of his turn?
The end of its turn.
Oh, well.
Okay. How close was I to the thing that I'm scared of?
It's up on the beach behind you. You were
Right.
the three of you were the only thing stood near it, and it doesn't actually move. Apparently, it just stands there.
Right. Well, I'm still engaging the Kraken, though, right?
Yeah.
And I got to roll with disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
No.
gonna. Sorry.
Oh no! Keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna prep another Thunderous Smite with my bonus action, just in case. Prepping on the Thunderous Smite. I'm rolling disadvantage to attack with the whatever. $21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And okay. Rolling for bludgeoning damage. 10 and 2d6 thunder damage. Another 5, so 15. And rolling to attack with second hammer, disadvantage roll. Right, one of those was a nat 20. What does that do anything?
For which one?
Well, one was a 10 and one was a 20. I think it's
No,
it's
because with disadvantage you'd have to roll. You'd have to choose the lower one, which would force you away from the nat 20.
Ah, damn. Just my luck. Okay, well, 18 to hit then. Does that get in? 18 to hit?
Yep.
Alright. Rolling bludgeoning damage. That's another 7. So 22 bludgeoning damage this turn. No, 22 damage total. 5 of which was thunder.
Oh, you got 8. Yeah. Okay, so it
I
is.
just hoped against hope that a nat 20 would overcome a disadvantage roll.
Nah, as I said, because you picked the lowest, so you would pick away from it. You'd have to get 2 in a row. Topaz, it's your turn.
Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go with the boomerang strike again.
Okay, so do it again. Press the button.
That was 8.
8.
So that's a miss, I believe. And we can roll again.
19.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
20.
in.
So that's 20.
Okay, that's in, and now hit the damage.
Right, and it's
The one right next to it.
a D6,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, press that.
That's a
6 damage.
Okay, and bonus.
And bonus action. Right. That's an 18. So does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
You might need to clear that.
no bludgeoning. That's 4.
Okay, another 4 damage. Okay.
Okay.
Is that my actions done?
Yeah, that's you done.
Okay.
It's some tough enemies you're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, the Sea Fury is going to... I'm going to get the Sea Fury's moves up instead of the thing. Oh, bugger. Okay,
What?
he is going to cast a spell at Obnoxious. Obnoxious, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I got a
Oh, phew,
nat
you made
20.
it. She was trying to fix you with her death glare.
Eh. I'm too good of a dragon for that.
Okay, so...
I've decided since I'm a good dragon and this golden now, that I'm a lot nicer in that form than I am even in my normal.
And...
Dog bit me.
Yeah, she doesn't have any bonus actions. So yeah, that was her dice cast. So anyone who is frightened is now free from being frightened.
Yay.
Hans, it is your turn.
Very well. Then, I might as well take another crack at the Kraken, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Was that empowering strike thing I can do? What is that? What did that do again?
Gives temporary hit points to one of your someone who is willing to accept it.
Okay, well, no one else has been hurt but me so far. So
Temporary
well,
hit
close
points
by.
go on top as their own separate reinforcement.
I know. So I'll just do my regular attack with the battle axe.
Okay.
24.
Yep.
And 14 damage. Then I'm going to swing my longsword. Oh. 19.
That's still a hit.
It's just that the thing was almost on a 19 itself, and then it just rolled over to a 6, to a 9. Okay. And 15 damage. This is going to be a
Okay.
bit.
Is that
Bitch
the
to
end
kill.
of Hans's turn?
There's not really anything else I can do at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to end my turn.
Okay. The
Hold on. I've got this thing on my reactions called silvery barbs. What's that?
Fernando would probably be the best one to explain that, as
Yeah,
that is one of his abilities which
Fernando,
he uses
what is
frequently.
silvery barbs?
It means you can make someone re-roll a dice.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then you can...
Choose which
They-
one to take. I think you
What,
remember.
Yeah, I've used it, and then you can give someone else advantage on the next thing.
Okay.
Okay. As you end your turn, the Sea Fury is going to use one of her legendary. Well, he's going to use 2 of her legendary actions. She's recharged them
shit.
to summon another fearsome aspiration. But this time, upon the head of the actual kraken. Or as close to the actual head of the kraken as I can get the model to stand. Fortunately, it's not Gorkamorka, so if the model falls down, that doesn't matter. If Noxious is suddenly drunk and won't stand up. This is the problem. I keep confusing him with Richter, and then he falls asleep. Then he gets drunk. Okay, so I need.
Couldn't hear you.
That's all right. I was just making a joke about your model falling over.
Oh.
Okay, so I will need a saving throw from all of you.
Okay, which saving throw?
Wisdom.
Okay, wisdom. Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, everyone within 10 feet of me gets a +2.
Jim failed,
so
Noxious failed,
Steve-
Topaz failed.
And 11. I got 11.
I got 6, so I got 18.
You're okay.
Okay.
Rolling now.
You
need
made
a
me waste my
16.
money.
24.
How much did Fernando get?
24.
24. Okay, anyone else who failed, they are frightened until the end of her next turn.
Okay, so Liz is frightened.
Because I only got 11.
Well, you got
Yeah.
11, 12, 13. Yeah, so technically you got 13.
No.
No, you got,
I got
no,
9.
you got +2 because
Yeah, 9.
no, +2 as well because you're within range of Ollie.
Yeah, but
I have a passive aura of
I
protection.
had +3, so that was 9.
9 plus 2 because he adds another one.
Which was 11.
Yeah, which is what I just said.
I'm just
Okay.
going to think that I failed because Hawk said I did.
So, it is Jim's turn.
Okay, well, I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Out of fear, I'm going to call my zombies and ask them to break down the door that's confining them to join the battle.
Okay. Between the 3 of them, they smash the doors to splinters. But it's still going to take them a turn to get there.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's too bad I can't have the ship use the cannons or anything.
Yes, that is a shame. I had that thought a while back, actually.
Yeah, they're a bit too close to the ship for it to really work anyway.
So it would have been interesting.
Much as I'd love to have Duke shove Long Tom down this kraken's throat and pull the trigger.
I think Jukes would agree with that one. No hentai for you today. Boom!
I don't
Splat.
suppose that is possible, is it?
No. That would be if it climbed up the front of the ship, but you know.
What does the effect of being afraid do again?
It means
Loads
you have
of advantage.
disadvantage on attacks and abilities.
Can I still use cause fear?
You can, but as I said, you would get disadvantage.
No, you wouldn't.
Wouldn't
Because
he?
he doesn't have to roll anything on it. No, they have to make a saving throw against the spell.
Oh,
Oh, okay then.
okay.
Alright, I'm going to use cause fear on. Let's see. I'm going to use it as a second level spell so that I can target one additional creature.
Okay.
can I assume that the character who I used infestation on is immune?
No, you can't assume that because he's still a Naga to you.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna... hell with it, I'll use Cause Fear on... I'll use Cause Fear on him and another... what do they call it? One of the other Naga? There are others, right?
The Sea Fury.
Sea Fairy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she's immune. No, she's not. No, funnily enough, she's not immune to fear. She's immune to poison and paralysis. That's quite funny, actually. So what does she need to do?
Awaken a sense of mortality in one creature you can see within range. A construct of an undead is immune. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened until the spell ends.
Okay, you've made the Sea Fury afraid of you.
Sea Fury, fear me.
That's funny. That's
That is-
Ash,
no,
you're all
am I-
afraid of me.
Am
Fuck
I the
you,
only
you're
one who's-
afraid of me.
Am I the only one who's thinking, bitch, you make me afraid of you? Well, I'll make you afraid of me, bitch! Ah. We're gonna see who
Jim,
makes
like,
the
hiding
most
behind a
of
tree,
it.
like, fear me!
So basically, if they ever get into a fight, into an actual physical altercation, it's just gonna be them screaming at each other and like doing the whole slappy hands at each other.
Get away,
No,
get
unfortunately,
away,
no.
get away.
She's quite vicious in hand to hand.
Yes, and I'm not right now.
Gonna roll with it. Oh god.
Was that everything?
I casted on another character, didn't I? Did he pass?
Oh, what was the? Which was the other one? Oh, the other one. I'm not sure if that'll even work. No, he's immune. Unfortunately,
Okay, can
condition
I still use a
immunity,
cantrip?
frightened. Oh, actually, technically no, because no, he's technically immune because it's not actually him. But that would sort of give away that there's something weird about it.
Can I still use a cantrip?
Didn't you just cast a spell?
Yeah.
Can you use a cantrip? No, I don't think you can
No,
you?
because they're both actions.
Yeah.
You get one action per turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
It's
no.
hard for me to memorise these since I only do this once a week. Sorry. Well, I guess that'll be it for me then.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do.
So it is the golem's turn, and it is not going to. What's it going to do? Kraken. Okay, it's going to okay. In features grappled to last grapple. That's weird, it doesn't include that, it's... Oh, it's because the moves are one. Okay, so we're gonna go for. It's gonna go for Hans and Richter this time. So tentacle attack on Hans.
Ah.
22.
Okay.
$16 damage.
Okay, can I... Oh, hold on, let's have a look. Can I use my silvery barbs to force the reroll?
On the hit, I assume.
Yeah, on
On the hit.
Yeah, on the hit.
Okay, yeah. Got 24 instead.
Ah,
So-
shit. Ah, well.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be the 16 damage.
Yeah.
Can you roll?
Hold on, it's literally having... Hold on, I wanted to use... That...
Sorry, I'm getting like a lot of distortion all of a sudden.
Sorry, it's trying to... It's acting up on me. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my tablet was acting up on me. Hold on, let's see. Actions. Said. Hello?
Hello, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me, right. I wanted to use my Stone's Endurance to lessen the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so... just click the thing. Okay, so I got 9, so I'll just lessen the damage by 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16... Let me just do my HP. Okay, so... 15... 1, 2, 3... 8, 9... Okay. Yeah, that's me done. Sorry, I think my tablet's trying to update itself, which is why it's probably doing all this.
Can you roll me a d20?
Hold on, D20.
Oh, I think it's a strength test.
Oh, it's a strength test. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry, the thing, it's acting slow on me now. I think it's because the tablet's been trying to update itself. Hold on, so, strength test. $12.
Unfortunately, you've been grappled.
Ah, shit.
Richter, same thing against
Yep.
you. 26.
Damn.
Um, 15 damage.
I think I can activate the Blood Fury tattoo as a reaction. For I'm not quite sure what it does. Let me just check.
I'm pretty sure if you're hit, you can just hit it back.
Yeah, off the That does sound right. Let me just. When a creature you can see damages you, you can expend a charge and use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature with advantage on your attack roll. So, yeah, can I hit it back with a reaction?
Yeah.
Rolling to hit. Now 20. Since that was a reaction, I can't use a. Can I use a smite? Like a divine smite? When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can. So can I do that?
Yes, you can,
Yes.
because it doesn't it just costs you the spell slot. It doesn't cost you anything extra.
Right, I'm also gonna hit it with divine smite level 2. Okay, so
Also, fun note if you want it, Richter.
okay.
You can also spend another charge to do the other effect of the Blood Fury tattoo, because it doesn't cost you a reaction. It just costs you a charge.
I will do that, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I just noticed it while I was reading it, because I was like, oh, Fernando's never been hit enough for this to come up.
I like this thing. Okay, so to what extent,
It is
like,
busted, actually. I'm never giving one of these out in my game. It's fucked. It's broken.
right, so in this situation, because sometimes a crit has doubled the dice on a smite, does that happen here?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, so, and what about the necrotic from the Blood Fury? Is that also, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just works the same as a regular crit.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Alright, so that is a... So, crit damage on Smiting Warhammer. $13 damage. And 8d6 necrotic. Oh, if I get more than 15 on this, I don't take any... Oh, well, I do take damage, but I'll also get it back, won't I? That's 30 necrotic damage.
30!
Shit.
And
Oh god, he's not done.
I believe that's 68 radiant. The Divine Smite does a further 25 radiant damage. That's 68 damage total. Damn. On that reaction attack.
They only did 15 to you. Okay. It's still eating Hans.
Yeah.
It's definitely eating Hans. Sorry, Hans. Hans, you've been swallowed.
Ah, shit.
Hans,
Oh
I think
God,
you've.
Hans!
I think Hans is going to need some prestidigitation after this. I don't think he's going to take any damage, but I think he's going to need some prestidigitation after this.
We gotta get him out of there.
Because I know what's going to happen. Okay, the juvenile kraken's done everything it can do.
I mean, how badly did Richter hurt it?
68 damage on that.
I can't say at the moment.
I know you can't say, but is it at least looking like it's a bit hurt?
It's very hurt.
I think
So
you will
that-
have felt that.
You'll know in a minute.
What, when it just goes...
I gotta
"Oh,
be
bloody."
meaner. I gotta be meaner. I gotta need to look.
I think you've been mean enough.
I think I need. No, I'm trying. You're like, oh my goodness.
Look, you've exposed me to... You've literally just exposed me to the one fetish I try to stay the fuck away from.
Okay, obnoxious. It's your turn.
As I say, being swallowed by an octopus is a very strange fetish.
No, vor. In general, I can't stand.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, I think I'm afraid still, but listening in on everybody else, it looks like my breath weapon requires a save from them, but not a roll from me.
Yes.
So I'm going to look it right in the eye, and I'm going to blow fire right directly into its eyeball. If I can. I guess if it's got a constitution of 15 or higher, then I'll just be puffing smoke at it.
Let me just get to it. So I've got to get 15 or higher.
Yeah.
Oh! Only needed a 10. Only needed a freaking 10.
What?
It gets +5. It's got 20 con.
Jeez.
You succeeded.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you were saying it had a 20 for the save. I was like, oh, jeez.
No.
Oh.
It should have passed that. It should have been easily able to pass that.
That would be 25 damage into its eyeball.
As you blast it in the face with golden fire, its body starts to ignite, and it spews out Hans over the beach. As I said, he hasn't even taken any damage. He was swallowed and then spewed up seconds later.
I knew I shouldn't have worn that coconut body oil. Nothing in
So
the
Hans,
ocean.
you are prone on the beach, covered in now dead kraken vomit.
Oh, Kraken's dead.
Yes, kraken is dead.
Kraken has cracked.
Yeah.
It had about 16 health left.
And Obnoxious killed it.
Well, you've got enough fried squid now for the rest of the crew, if anyone wants any.
Well. To quote to quote Holly, there's enough fried calamari out there to feed the whole of Italy. Sorry, Hawk. You're not going to get away with anything that has a hot red dwarf reference attached to it. At least one in each stream. I've seen things you won't imagine. Ooh.
So, I believe, is that all you wanted to do, Obnoxious?
I think anything else is done at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because chromatic orb.
May I suggest one thing?
That's if the attack hits.
Because you've forgotten it again. Crimson Right.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put that on. Yeah, you're right. I guess I could throw that on. I might as well.
I just thought I'd mention it, because, like...
I always forget it, so, yeah.
Wolfie always forgets it as well, and it's just, like...
1d4.
Okay, Fernando.
So that is 2 damage for me to enact that.
Fernando, it's your turn, and the Naga in front of you is seriously losing his mind at this point. He is just... You killed my pet! Why you did this to me? I'm your god! Did you realize?
He's in a good week. I'm still gonna concentrate on the woman.
Who's terrified, by the way.
That's a 22. For 13. So that's 13 damage, and then 16 for... Another 13 damage. Oh, you know what? I'm sick of two 13s in a row. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna follow Richter's example.
Oh dear.
Well, you're going to cast Divine Smite.
I don't have Divine Smite. I'm not paladin, okay?
Oh.
And
Richter did, however,
like,
get matching tattoos.
The funny thing is, there is a way for me to get something similar. It's a level 5 warlock ability called Eldritch Smite that does the same thing. But,
yeah, I'm aware of that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not going that height. I'm not going that height into what? No, I'm going to use the Blood Fury tattoo for the extra necrotic damage. So that's an extra 16 necrotic damage. So 2 13s and a 16. That's my contribution. I still have a bonus action. Who's looking? Who's within 60 feet of me, looking really injured?
No, what? Well, Hans, I would say.
Yeah,
Oh
Han.
yeah, Richter healed himself. Yeah, shit. For shits and giggles, let's give Hans. What we burning? Oh, I still have quite a lot of spell slots actually. Let's burn a level 3 healing word for Hans. I like Hans. I don't want him to die.
Oh, I like you too, Fernando. Sorry, I used your
So Hans
fucking
can
help.
get 14 hit points back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, my tiefling friend.
That's Fernando done. Come on, can neither of you hit me? Let's try harder, shall we?
Okay. So it's the Golem's turn.
Still scratching himself.
He can't see Hans still. Well, no, he can't see Hans.
He wouldn't. Would he
No,
be
he
able
can't
to
see-
see him
I
through the
mean-
parasites?
No, I meant he can't see
Where he is.
Fernando.
Oh yeah, I can't
No,
see.
Fernando's still invisible.
But he can see the person who tried to make him scared.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Yo!
Oh, he has
This
to
is
move,
what you
though, to
get
to him,
attacking
right?
your god!
Sorry, didn't he say he had to move to attack me?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm
So,
saying you have
Fernando,
to move.
you get an opportunity attack on him.
Oh, fantastic. Hawk, I'd like to use my new ability that I got last time we took feats.
Yeah?
Oh
I would
god.
like, I would
I'm
like to
sorry.
use Warcaster to use a spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'd like to use Booming Blade.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna
That's
spell
a 26 to hit.
I'm
Nice.
too scared to do anything. I got hit by
Okay,
fear as
so
well.
that, hold on, wait, that's 14. Piercing damage. That's 2 thunder damage. Let's go for broke. Let's do some necrotic damage to him as well. That's 11 necrotic damage, and does he choose to keep moving after I've hit him?
Oh, I didn't realize he could stop moving when you hit him.
I'm assuming, like, I've always found this one weird. I assume they can choose to, because it's his movement and I've interrupted his movement, so I guess he could stop moving. if
See,
he
I always
wishes.
took it as you hitting him as they move past you.
Well, if the
You can
game
run that
has
in your game
anything,
how you wish. That is a very nebulous rule.
I was to say if the game is any type of thing as far as that goes, like playing Baldur's Gate, it does allow you to turn around and go back for the person that just hit you.
Again, I'm leaving that up to how you interpret
Yeah.
it. It's very fluid in the actual game. Personally, I want him to keep moving. So,
Well, as I said, I assumed that your movement, your attack was...
Well,
as I said,
again,
in response to him moving away from you.
I personally base it on how smart the creature is and how pissed off he is on wanting to achieve his goal. If they want to achieve their goal, they're going for it no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a lot going on. He's been attacked. He's after Hans, but he's also been attacked. But he's also probably pissed at Fernando for disappearing. He's pissed his Kraken's dead, and he's pissed he's got things biting his balls.
Although
And
the thing
Fernando's
is, as
just
well,
done
he
that.
doesn't know Fernando's there.
Yeah, I suppose.
Fernando's
that's true.
still invisible to him.
That's true.
Fernando just did 27 damage to him as well.
Yeah. But the thing is, he doesn't know where Fernando's attacking from. But he
No,
can
he doesn't.
see the target in front of him.
Hawk, do you understand why I took greater invisibility as my 4th level
Yes.
spell? So he's going to keep moving, correct?
Yep.
Cool. He takes an additional 13 thunder damage for the privilege of moving. I've been waiting to pull that off.
Why?
Booming Blade's effect is I hit a creature with it, it takes a d8 thunder damage. If it moves more than 5 feet before the spell ends, which it ends at the start of my next turn, they take 2d8 thunder damage.
Unfortunately, he's not moved far enough. He has to move over, what did you said, 5 feet?
No, he just has... Yeah, he has to move 5 feet or more.
Yeah, he hasn't moved that far. He's just moved enough up the beach to get into
Five feet's the base of a creature.
yeah, he's a big creature, so he's got a rather large base. No, it works. He's dead. It's
Wait, did I just kill it?
yes.
Oh, so it's just the hag left.
Do not try to escape, Fernando.
Wait, so
Do
did
not
he
turn your
just...
back on.
The
Did Fernando just kill
the golem
Anthos?
shatters into pieces
No,
and
he just
dies.
destroyed the golem.
Literally, all you see, actually, from your point of view, all you see is him start to move, and this sort of lightning blade, this lightning just lashes him from where you think Fernando would be, because you can't see me.
Because so basically, from our perspective, it looks like the god, well, self-proclaimed god, just got smoked by a real god. I'm just saying.
Okay, so Richter, it's your turn.
Alright, it's just the hag left, right?
Yeah.
Alright, charge. I roll to attack the hag.
She's too far away.
Too far
You can
away.
get closer, but you wouldn't be able to attack her.
What if I bonus action Misty Step to teleport to her?
Then you could.
I assume she's within 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I will use my second level spell slot and bonus action to use Misty Step to teleport as close to directly to the hag,
Okay.
assuming she's within 60 feet.
Yeah.
And roll to attack. That's 26 to hit. .26 get through.
Yep.
Alright, rolling for bludgeoning damage. That's 12 bludgeoning damage, rolling to hit the second attack. Crit 20!
only one thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I misread something. That's all right.
Yep, crit 20. So
Oh my goodness.
fuck it.
Wow.
Divine Smite level 2 with the third slot and Blood Fury. Wait. So the hag is neither a fiend nor undead, is she?
No.
No. Okay. Fair enough. So Divine Smite, and let me just find the Blood Fury thing again. There we go. And okay, rolling crit damage on the second Warhammer. That's 20 bludgeoning damage, 8d6 necrotic, for a further 19. That's 39 so far, and 68 radiant. Plus for 28, 40, 67 damage.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Okay, so the Kraken's dead.
Yeah.
That got killed. Obnoxious basically burned it to death and it spat me out. The golem is dead because Fernando killed it while it couldn't see us. It couldn't see him, and it made a step, and because it stepped away, the effect of his being killed it with lightning. And we've just fucked up. We're just fucking up the sea hag, who is also frightened.
I'm Captain
yeah.
Richter Jones, and I lose to no man nor fucking beast.
You just had to. So
Yeah.
is the hag dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so all three threats are dead.
I just got to do one last thing.
What?
If it
Have
makes you feel any
Anthos?
better, I am out of second level spell slots.
What? Because Anthos is now going to go. What the fuck?
Okay,
You know,
hidden, that's hidden.
It is
that's-
remarkable how little Fernando used in that fight.
I know.
He used his 4th level. He only has one 4th level spell slot, so any time he
Fernando
goes
Richter,
invisible,
obnoxious
that's the
Jim,
cost.
Palms. Oh my goodness, this thing is just so broken.
What?
Okay, everyone gets 1,471 XP
Hold on.
from this deadly encounter.
Okay, I'm sorry, how much EXP?
1,471.
1,471.
Yes.
To be
I don't mean
fair,
this.
It is not, it
The
is
encounter
not
builder
helping that
actually
Rick-
regards this as a deadly encounter for your party.
Yeah, again, it doesn't. What is that including all our characters? That's surprising.
I have taken out the characters who are not here,
Uh-huh.
and it was
Well,
literally
it
the
does-
three of them versus you, and it still
Yeah,
rates
it
it
does-
as
And then
Yeah,
apply
it doesn't help that Rick didn't crit.
400.
a lot.
Yeah, and I
Right.
crit
Yeah.
twice, which never happens.
And paladins, when they crit, burn everything in front of
Yeah.
them. It's horrid.
I mean, you're talking a CR 14 creature, a CR 12, and a CR 3.
Okay.
So, I'm telling you, the CR ratings are bullshit.
Bullshit. They're
I-
utter
I
bullshit.
know Dude, I know this game inside and out, and I've read every book, and I
They are
still
utterly
cannot tell you
wrong.
how CR ratings evaluate things
Yeah,
properly, because it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
it doesn't.
Because I tell you what, I've thrown CR half creatures that I know are a little that should not be CR half creatures at creatures that are like, oh, this is an easy encounter, and I've almost wiped my entire team. I've thrown a god at them, and no, it's gone.
Okay, so the ghostly spectres disappear. The Kraken's body sinks beneath the waves. And I suppose at this point Hans is going to want to get up and...
Yeah, I'm gonna
Have
get
a
up and
wash.
clean myself off. Oh, this is like the master's training sessions, only much better. Ugh.
At which point, the golem reappears in the middle of the ocean between you. I can't believe you did that! You did that! You foul beasts!
Is he crying?
I'll have you. I'll fix this. I'll fix you all. At which
What's
point
the
he
matter,
starts to...
Why do I get a
He
feeling he's
starts
gonna
to
hate
sort of-
Fernando more?
He starts to sink beneath the waves again. And
I would like to
disappears.
see... Fernando would like to see you try, my friend.
You are more than welcome to try again, whoever you were.
I'm just gonna look over at Jim cowering behind that tree.
Am I still afraid?
No,
the
because the
monster's
creature
dead.
that was doing it's dead.
Doesn't mean you're not still cowering behind a tree.
You've not had the chance to change that situation, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna walk over to Richter. Capitan. I'm sorry. It appears I've unknowingly dragged you into my own chaotic situation.
Nothing to apologise for, Hans, mate. You didn't even know who that fucker was.
No, though it does make me worry.
Hey, if they come at us again, well, you
No,
saw what they had.
it's-
We can take them.
It's not that I'm worried about, Captain. He knows about me. He knows about the mermaid. He knows about you. It's what he's attacked your crew. He's attacked your ship. He's attacked the crew. He's desecrated the bodies of Topaz's people and even Polearm Pete, of which I cannot apologize more.
I
But
see
now-
what you're saying.
I'm worried because if he knows, you saw what he did to those people, those creatures. I'm worried about what he might do to Hans's home.
Well, then we need to get there right away.
There is, however, if I cannot ask you to come with me, I can't force you, but I will, and I feel bad for asking, but can you
No problem.
help him? Then I will
No
need to
problem,
have a
mate. Where is this? Where is your home?
This is what I need to talk to you about. I'm going to need to have a serious talk with you and just you when we get on this ship.
From behind.
Do I notice Jim?
Not yet, but there's something
Okay.
else disturbing the water
Oh,
as you're explaining this to Richter. Someone else. There's something emerging. A shark
Oh.
fin, approaching quickly.
Oh, I thought this might be Fernando.
Oh shit.
It leaps onto the ground and goes. And just immediately yells out, "Woo! Yeah, we gotta do something about that, brother. You gotta get back to the village, because me and the others are through waiting for you."
Is that who? Is that you?
It's me, your good buddy Shark Boy, and I'm here to tell you that your mama needs you back. She needs you back
God.
now. Woo!
What about Grandma?
She needs you
Is
back
she-
too.
Oh. Well, and I'm gonna do the whole
But
mega
first-
okay, I'm gonna do a reference. I'm sorry,
f-
Hawk, you might be the only person old enough to remember this. I'm gonna do the whole Mega Powers handshake thing with Shark Boy.
Okay. But first, you gotta deal with that guy's heroes.
Heroes?
He's getting another team of heroes together, and you gotta deal with them. You gotta deal with
Okay.
them. And
Can I
then,
trust?
woo! We'll be able to do something about him.
Can I trust you to go back home
I gotta
and
stop
warn
doing
everybody
that. I'm
else?
gonna wake everyone up. I
What?
gotta stop doing Shark Ric Flair.
Shark flare?
Yes.
Wait, sharks have ridges. Ridge flare.
Yes. Ridge Flair.
Rid-
Well, no, because I don't want to be that close to real life.
Okay, so just
He's Shark Boy.
Shark Boy.
But
Well,
he's-
Shark Boy's a
he's-
wrestler
he-
as well.
Yeah, I know, but he's not so like Ric Flair like, and I wanted him to
Okay,
be Ric
that's
Flair
true.
like.
Can I trust you to go back home and warn everybody? Tell them that Hans is coming home.
Well, yeah, I'll just tell you where I can lead you to where all those heroes are meeting. Though, you gotta head there first.
Okay, well.
Otherwise,
please
Anthos
allow-
is gonna come after you again. You gotta deal with
Okay.
this.
But please let me get the crew together, please, first.
You can do that. I'll be
Okay.
waiting outside.
Okay. And I'm just gonna turn to Topaz and Richter and go, okay, maybe we should have this talk now. That is if you after that you're willing to come with me.
Hans, that was barely a warm-up. We're up for this, or at least I am.
Then allow me to explain my village. You probably already figured out by my old friend's appearance. My village isn't exactly full of people like me.
I
At which
see.
point, Shark Boy is like doing loads of flexes and stuff.
Of course he is.
He's doing a strut.
Strut to the
can
sea.
Wait, hold on. Can I walk up behind Shark Boy and grab him round the shoulder and put my arm around him?
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, I'm still invisible.
Oh God! You're gonna spook Shark Boy.
Hey, who's doing that?
The nature
Do not
shark.
worry. Do not worry, my friend.
Shark.
Now tell me, these heroes, are they strong? Will they be a challenge? Fernando Martinez is in desperate need of a challenge.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who you are. I can't see you.
I'm just gonna cancel the spell on him here.
Well, I don't know who you are, Fernando. You seem a cool guy. But that
He's a cool
depends.
guy. And Ric Flair and Shark Boy. Really?
I mean, that
stand in
depends.
Profile with the Fernando. Woo!
That depends. Are you good enough, Fernando? You wanna meet some people and do some stuff in the ring? You think you got the chance? You think you got the stones
Hans
to
can
try
play-
it with the nature boy
I am
in
Fernando. I am the.
in the four sides of steel?
I'm not sure about that, but.
'Cause that's what we do.
In a one-on-one duel, I am.
No, we don't do
Not
duels.
found an equal.
Yeah, we're not little girls. We don't do duels. Not sword fighting. You know, you want a chance against the ninja boy? You gotta take me in the ring. You gotta take me in the ring.
God.
If you want to try that, Fernando, then that's up to
Not
you.
really my area of expertise, I'm afraid, my friend.
Well, you
Hans
know,
can attest.
everyone has that first bout, brother.
Hans can attest that Fernando is the real deal. He has the Hans seal of approval. Trust
Hans
me.
says you're the real deal. You the real deal, brother. You think you can take me in the ring?
Now, maybe one day we'll find out. But first we have business.
I mean, after we deal with these guys, just a friendly match between the two of us. Cause you, Fernando, you seem like a good guy. I think it'd be good. I think you'd be good.
I'm gonna
I
tell
think
you.
it'd
I'm
be a
gonna
good
tell you.
experience for you.
Wait. Jumanji. Fernando, outside of his dueling and magic, is a wet noodle.
I know, but still,
He has a minus. His punches do -1.
I know. I've just got this crazy idea that Fernando would actually say yes to this.
He would, but he would go down.
just for like the one-off
Jumanji?
chance, just for like the
wanna ma-
crazy idea of Fernando attempting to wrestle a shark man.
Richter's up for it.
Yeah, no, I'd
Like, yeah, to him, it's like, it's not a duel, but it kind of is. So,
It's a respect thing.
Oh no,
And
I'd
he's-
do it.
and so you do it, brother. You're gonna try and take me in the ring.
I will never turn down a friendly challenge, my friend.
You want to try and take Shark Boy's title, Shark Boy's belt? Then okay, then we'll do that. After we've dealt with all this stuff with Anthos, then it's me and you in the ring,
Oh God, what have we done?
and that's where we're ending it for tonight.
Oh, I didn't get to finish my explanation to Richter.
That's all right. You can have that sort of while you're traveling and stuff, or an off-camera
Okay.
explanation. But yeah, it's just
Okay,
getting
I
late.
mean we've got
and stuff.
nature, we've got the nature shark.
You got the nature boy. You got the nature shark boy.
Why do I get the feeling if we get to the village and it's casual, he's just going to be standing there with like a sequined robe on with all the frills all over it?
Woo!
See, that's more the sort of thing I would do.
So
I
yeah,
thought today was going to be the day for me to skedaddle too.
oh, that'll be next week hopefully when the models arrive. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
that's why I'm setting up with the time, because that's where your new character's going to be.
Yeah.
Because we've got to go stop adventurers.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have a flexing shark, and now apparently pro wrestling. Okay, I want to talk to Richter at one point about having a wrestling ring on the ship.
Fernando's going to need to practice. But
Well, he can train with Hans.
Well, he said something about his punches do
thanks for the follow,
-1.
double crit
So
fail.
does that
You
mean
come
they
in,
heal who he punches?
you've come
Might
in
as well
just,
do.
unfortunately, just as we're coming to an end for today. But yeah, it's always everyone's new people are always welcome. We're going to be streaming again next Tuesday, same
Didn't you say something
same sort
about
of
because
time.
I got eat? Didn't you say something about me getting something because I got eaten by a giant by a kraken?
D&T plus wrestling. I'm in. Yep, same time next week. Trying to think of the time. Yeah, 7 o'clock
is the-
GMT. Usually till about 11:30. But yeah, I'm gonna say good night for now. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, good fight, good night.
We've sort of
I'll tell you
overrun
what.
by 10 minutes.
I'll tell you
Or
what.
40 minutes.
To be fair, you just did a promo. And set up about in future with Fernando, where now we're going to have to build a wrestling ring on the ship while everyone's watching to watch Fernando practice wrestling with,